Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Day here at Heavy Cardboard. Teach, play, and discuss medium and heavy strategy board games, war games, 18xx. I'm your host, Edward Euler. Happy to be joined by a couple familiar friends and faces.
Derek.
Shrey.
All right, today we are busting out Tabannusi, The Builders of published by Board and Dice. Now, Board and Dice was very kind enough to provide us with this advanced copy of the game, as well as sponsor the playthrough, as they are a partner here at Heavy Cardboard, so certainly appreciate that. So big shout out to Rainer and Philip and just everybody over at Board and Dice, so certainly appreciate that. Welcome everybody watching live around the world, as well as after the fact. I'm looking forward to this one. We played this the other day. If you are a fan of Board and Dice's other T games, I think you're going to dig this. If you're not a fan of Board and Dice's other T games, or maybe some and not others, I think this is probably going to appeal to you if you like meaty Euros. This is going to have a lot for you in this, and one thing that we were talking about in our playthrough yesterday was this game offers you a lot of different paths and what we like to call a lot of candy, a lot of distractions. Oh, I want to do, oh, I want to, and if you do that, you die. Bad things happen. That happened here. So it should be a good time today. The teach is going to be pretty reasonably extensive. And yeah, that's about it on my end. You all got anything?
Nope.
No? All right. Talkative bunch today. All right, so if y'all are ready, let's go ahead and get into Tabannusi, Builders of Welcome to the great city of the coastal cradle of civilization. Witness the marvel of the greatest hub of the late Bronze Age. As a master architect, you will walk the 5 districts of the city, leaving your mark on history of humankind. Your hand will mark the location of houses throughout the artisans, farmers, and scribes districts, and create great gardens that raise the prestige of the city and your fame. Control the port in the merchants district to gain access to previously impossible riches, or erect shrines on the ziggurats of the luxurious priest district to seek the favor of the gods. You will make use of great trading barges coming into the city to secure a constant flow of precious resources and take advantage of abilities they provide. But above all, you must strategize to outsmart your ambitious opponents to become the greatest builders of All right, so what is it y'all are looking at out here on the board? Well, we got the victory point track around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. Then the main board itself is broken up into 5 different districts. So Derek, if you'll show them, that would be District 1, which coincides with the area down below it. District 2, District 3, District 4, and District 5. That takes up the majority of the board. Then over in the top left-hand corner, we have the round track. And then below that, as y'all are looking, is a bit of a kind of a player aid as to what you can do in addition to the basic actions that are out here on the board. In addition to those, we have, wait for it, this is a Board and Dice game, and I'm sorry to say there are no temple tracks.
No temple tracks
in this game. Instead, we have mastery tracks. Yay! Mastery tracks. All right, so we have 3 mastery tracks. Then we have decree cards. Decree cards are kind of directions or goals that we're going to kind of be shooting for. And then we have a deck of urban cards. Urban cards, each of us is going to start the game with 1 of them. And then those are going to be end-game scoring, potentially, that you're going to be able to get some bonus points as well. Then everybody has their own tableau here. Their tableau consists of a number of houses in the 3 different colors of buildings over here. We have resources that we're going to be able to acquire, recurring resources. We have claim markers here, as well as a supply of additional claim markers that we're going to be able to acquire as the game goes on. Everybody starts with a couple of gold. Then everybody has an architect. That would be the big mini, and the small meeple would be the assistant as well. that's pretty much everything. Then we have the projects down here in this corner. Then we have the river or the water tiles, and then we have garden tiles as well. Then off camera, we have plastic buildings of the 3 different colors of the buildings that we're going to be able to build as the game goes along. So that's everything pretty much that you're looking at. But now, what is it we're doing? Well, ultimately, we're going to be putting out projects. We're going to be, let me back up. We're going to be taking our architect and our assistant. They're going to stay out here on the board and go and visit the 5 different districts. When you're in a given district, you are going to take 0, 1, or likely 2 actions that are available in that given district. Those options are many, but mostly what we're going to be doing is placing tiles down here, be it project tiles, to then be able to build those plastic buildings, taking our houses to show ownership of them, to ultimately, at the end of a given round, be able to score points. Now, what's going to determine that is we're going to be, every time we start our turn, we're going to be taking one of these resources, i.e. dice. The dice have pip values when they're on the board. They don't have pip values when you're in your tableau. But you're going to take these, spend these as resources to be able to take actions. When one of these barges is empty, we're going to go and score that district a number of times, do that 5 times, then go into final scoring. Whoever has the most points wins. Okay? All right. So, on a given turn, how does this look? Well, as I said, the game takes place over 5 rounds. The 5 rounds will have the exact same flow to them. On a player's turn, they are going to move, or at the beginning of the game, place out their architect and assistant. They will move their assistant to a new area. They will take a die. They will move their architect to a new area. They will take a die as a resource. Then they will take 0, 1, or 2 actions in a given district, finish their turn, then play will move clockwise to the next player, rinse and repeat, continuing that cycle until one of the barges is empty. That will signify a score or scoring, which there are 5 scorings, go into final scoring, and that's that. So on your turn, and I think the best way to do this is to go over what the 5 districts are first, and then go over the actions in each. So, on your turn, the first thing, let's say for argument's sake, that I've placed my assistant and my architect out in area 3, which means I'm going to then be taking actions here in area 3. Wherever your assistant is, wherever the little one is, they're the ones taking the actions. And the way that we remembered this is, at the beginning of your turn, your architect is going to move to a different district to kind of scout out what it is where they want to work, what they want to do. And then your assistant, at the end of their turn, will scurry along behind them, but in the meantime, will do the actions that the architect has laid out for them to do.
Yes. Yep.
Okay? All right. So on your turn, you are going to take a die from the district that you are in. So if you take a look out here, taking a look, we have District 2, District 3. The first 3 districts are what's called the common districts. So District 1, District 2, and District 3. Most of the actions are going to be identical. The only ones that are not are going to be the top left one, which are interchangeable between all of these out here on the board. But these 3 here are going to be identical between the 3 districts. The only one that will be different are the ones that are on the tiles there. But at the beginning of your turn, you are going to choose one of the 6 or however many dice that are available, and you're going to take it into your tableau as a resource. However, the pip value on it, what that signifies is where you're going to take actions the following round. So if I want to stay here in District 3, I would need a 3 pip die. Well, unfortunately, I don't have an option. However, if there were a 6, let's say for argument's sake that there were a 6 here, you can choose a 6 because there are only 5 districts. You can choose a 6 to then go to any district that doesn't have a die remaining. So in this case, the 6 could be used as a District 3 or District 5 die, your choice. So if I wanted to stay here to take actions again next round, I would take this 6 die, and then I would choose either District 3 or District 5, and I would move my architect. So as it is, there isn't one available. So let's say in this case, I say, you know what, after this, I think I'm gonna want to go to District 4. I take this die over into my tableau. Now the pip value, once it's off the board, this is simply a resource, a white resource. The pip value does not matter, whatever the heck it was, okay? All right? Then what's going to happen is I'm going to move my architect to that district. So my architect is going to move over to 4 to signify, hey, that's where I'm going to work next round. Then, after that's done, now I get to actually take my turn. And that is going to be, there are 4 actions available in the common areas. As I mentioned, these 3 are going to be the common ones, and then this one will be changing every game, but once it's there, it's set. So we'll go ahead and talk about the interchangeable ones in the 3 districts first, because honestly, those are the simplest ones to go over, okay? This one says, hey, you know those rules I just told you about where the architect goes, depending on the pip value? Ignore that. Put them wherever you want. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Then you may take one resource of your choice from the supply. Well, as you spend these resources, dice are gonna end up out here, like so, there. Once players have spent them from their tableau. Well, whatever is available, you then choose one and take it from there. It could be any color that is available. If it is not available in the spent resources or the supply, you cannot take it.
You don't get it.
So, in other words, that's probably not a very good choice in the first round as a first action, because guess what? You can't really, there are no resources in the supply. There. All right, you get the idea. All right, I digress. So move your architect to any district, including the one you took your die, and take a resource. Easy enough. The one over there in District 2 that is variable is going to be score 2 victory points and grab 2 claim markers from the supply. Claim markers are these discs. Why are you going to want to do that? We'll explain that in a little bit. But you're going to be spending them from here, out here on the board, and then they're going to come out here, and then to reclaim them, et cetera, you're going to want to be able to do that. All right, the other one up there in District 1 is going to be take a gold. Gold is a wild resource in this game, and take 1 claim marker. Okay, easy enough. So take a gold from the supply. Everybody starts with 2, and a claim marker from there. Boom, done. Easy enough.
Yeah, seems good.
On your turn, as I mentioned, you can do any of these actions. You can do up to 2 of them, and you may, if you have the resources or the availability, you may do the same action twice if you want, okay? So if you wanted, you could score 4 points and take 4 claim markers if you were active in Region 2.
Seems good.
All right, easy enough. Now we'll go ahead and talk about what the other 3 actions are, all right? So the first one we're gonna talk about is placing projects. So, placing a projectile in a common district. What that means is you are going to, there are 3 different colors of projects which coincide with the 3 different colors of buildings. You have white, you have yellow, and you have brown. You're going to be able to take one of those projects and then place it down here into that active region where you're working. So if you're here, it would be here, there, it would be there. If you're over in 1, it would be there. When you place a district, or when you place a project, you can choose any tile out here that is uncovered, unless obviously in the 3-player, the 4 spots don't exist. It's not that they don't even, they just imagine those don't exist at all. But let's say, hey, you know what? I think looking at some of the goals, maybe I want to go ahead and place a yellow one. Where do I place it? Well, the rules for placing are, as long as there aren't at least, or as long as there aren't a maximum of 3, let me try that again. Each district can have a total of 3 projects of a given color in there. So right now there are not 3 yellow, so I'm good to go. I can place this anywhere I want. I can place it on any available space. When you cover it, you're going to take whatever the bonus is that's shown on it. So Let's say, I'll give some examples. This allows you to place an additional project. This allows you to take a water tile. This allows you to take a blue resource from the barge, et cetera, et cetera. And whenever you see specific ones like this, you must take the highest value pip on that. So in this case, you would take the 4, bring it over into your supply. If you cover that like so, boom, done there. You must also have a claim marker available to be able to place on that project tile. Okay, so that is putting out a project. There is one other rule out there. Let's say as a second action, I wish to take this action again as my second action. In that case, let's say, hey, I want to place another yellow. It does not have to be. It could be a white or a brown.
Could be.
But if I choose to do another yellow, I have 2 rules now that I have to abide by. One, are there 3 out there? No. Okay, I'm allowed to place this. The second one is I must place this adjacent, and adjacency in this game is always orthogonal. I must place it adjacent to any existing yellow projects. Okay? So in other words, I can place it there, 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 or there, doing whatever the special ability is. Let's say I choose, well, not in our game, that one's not available. This one says, hey, you can place an additional project.
Ooh.
So there, I place another one, and maybe I get that, and that would give me another claim marker. So I would get a claim marker for that, and then I would have to place 2 of them out here on those. Boom. That would be my 2 actions. I'm done for the turn. Play would pass to the next player. But as it is, we're talking about what the available actions are out here. So that is placing a project. Any questions on that?
No.
The only other thing is rules for adjacency to buildings. We'll talk about that right now. The next action you can do is constructing a building in a common district, which again, common districts being 1, 2, and 3. So taking a look, there are a total of 7 steps in this one. First off, you have to select project tiles that you're going to build on. But let's say, for argument's sake, let's go ahead and say there were, instead, maybe Shrey went ahead and he was the one that put those projects down. And you know what? I didn't even do this. And let's say y'all, Derek and Shrey, had placed projects and I hadn't. I still can build on their projects. It does not, ownership of those projects does not matter for the ability to be able to build. But to build, first off, I say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and build those. So first and foremost, I choose those. Second, I need to pay whatever the local resources are. So 2 of them. So this is in the white district because there's a white barge on it. I then say, okay, I'm going to have to pay 2 resources from my supply, from my tableau. Let's say I had those here. I would pay them out there. Easy enough. Then I get to, for every one of my own markers that is out here, I have to pay 1 additional supply.
That's right.
Okay? Or a resource.
Resource of that color.
And it has to be the color of the color of the project that you're building upon. So in other words, I would pay 2 resources for that. I would have to pay 3 resources for that, and I would have to pay 4 resources for that. Does that make sense? However, it would be 2 white resources because I'm working in the white district, and it would be 2 yellow resources or gold because that's a wild because those are yellow projects. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, once you have paid all of that, we're going to set aside all of those markers. And then we're going to actually build. Now, there are 3 levels that you're going to be able to build in this game, a level 1, level 2, or level 3 building. What it dictates? The size of the projects. Is it a 1, 2, or 3 size project? So,
level 3.
There, that is obviously a level 3. So if you take a look now over on my board, we'll break down our tableaus a little bit better here. So if you look at my board, you have a white building or white houses, yellow houses, brown houses, and then uncolored houses here. The beginning of the game, one of these is going to start out on the board. Let's say for argument's sake that one had started. Then what color building am I building? It is a yellow, so I'm going to take this. Anything that you uncover, you immediately get. In this case, I would get 1 gold. Then I would go ahead, come over here, and I would place my house over on one of the buildings. You're not placing 3. This signifies that I own this entire district of buildings, if you will. Okay, this grouping of buildings. That is a 3-level or a power 3 building, if you will. Does that make sense?
Yep.
It would have been the same if it had been a 2. It would be like so, etc., etc. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right. So before we finish talking about this, though, I'm going to pause there for a moment, and then I'm going to talk about this action. This action says you may pay any amount of blue resources to take that many water resource or water tiles from up there. Okay. You, in addition, may pay any amount of green resources to take garden tiles out there. Then you add them to your tableau, and after you have chosen to possibly purchase those, then if you are in one of these 3 districts, obviously, you then may place any number of water tiles that you may have acquired throughout. Let's say I had 3 of these. We're looking over here at District 3. Where am I allowed to place water tiles? You are allowed to place adjacent to any existing water or garden areas. So right now, the only 3 that are adjacent are the 3 that are common to District 2 and District 3. So in this case, maybe I build that there, maybe I build that there, and then maybe I build that there. Anytime you cover any of these icons with a water tile, you forfeit those actions. So like so, boom, done. Then, if you wish, you may place any number of garden tiles that you may have acquired either through, or not any number, up to 3, that you may have acquired or previously had, and you can place those on any existing water tiles. So in this case, on the ones that I just placed, or on the ones that are adjacent to existing areas. Anytime you cover any of these icons, you get whatever it is. Hey, I would get a claim marker for doing that, and maybe I do something like this, and let's say for argument's sake, I had done something like that. Well, once you place gardens out here, you then must put a claim marker on those gardens to signify who owns them. If you do not have enough, notice I only have 2 here. Well, in that case, guess what? I couldn't have placed the 3rd, but maybe I had gotten a claim marker to then be able to grab a 3rd one to place on that. Does that make sense? All right. Why do you care about placing water and garden tiles? Well,
They're pretty.
well, there's that. And let's circle back. After you have built buildings, then any player whose claim marker that was taken off, any other player whose claim marker was taken off of projects, they are going to go up the mastery track that matches that color. This is a yellow building. Purple had one of their claim markers removed from there. So therefore, we're going to take a look, and they're going to move up 1 step on the mastery track. Easy enough. On the matching one that shows that color. It was a yellow building. It goes up the yellow mastery. Pretty simple
Mastery
on that.
the yellow building.
All right. And then after that, they get their claim marker back. It goes back into their tableau. It does not go back into the supply. However, the 2 that I had taken off, and I guess this is a terrible example in this case. Let's say it had been like that. The 2 that I had taken off that were mine, these, however, do go back into the supply, not into my tableau. Now I need to acquire those again to be able to place claim markers. Does that make sense?
Yep.
In addition, any player, including yourself, whose claim marker is on a garden tile, adjacent, orthogonally adjacent, gets to move up that color. They get to go up their choice of mastery track. So in this case, this yellow marker is adjacent. Even though it's adjacent to 2 parts of it, it's still only 1 garden tile. I would then be able to choose any of the 3 tracks that I wish to go up. And let's say, hey, I wish to go up the brown track. Boom, done, like so. Easy enough. That makes sense?
Yep.
All right? Any questions on the building, in fact, the building or the garden and water actions? So pretty simple on those, relatively speaking.
And then the project, when you build a project now,
there are restrictions because there was a...
Exactly. So now let's go back to building projects again. Let's say somebody is, you know, hey, take a die, whatever. I'm going to do that. Now, if I place a project out here, I can place, again, looking, are there three or are there three already of that color? The answer is no. So I could place this anywhere out there. However, if this were a yellow project, because there's a yellow building, I can no longer, nobody can, place adjacent to a yellow building.
That's right.
So in this case, I cannot place there, there, or there, even though that's out in a three-player game. You can, however, do that because that is not adjacent. That's legit. You could do that, and then you could continue building out this way, but you have to leave a gap so that you know what size a given building is. All that makes sense?
Yes.
Yep.
All right? So that takes care of all 12 actions.
Yeah.
There, and up there. Any questions on those?
No?
All right. So now let's go ahead and move over to the port. So, okay, it's the end of my turn. Hey, my assistant then scurries over to there. Okay, it's now my turn again. So then from there, I then choose one of the dice. Let's say I want to go back to District 3. I then take the 3, my assistant, or I'm sorry, my architect will move back to 3 to show where I'm going to go. And now I'm going to be able to take an action or two over here. The top one, again, pretty simple. Take one water tile, a garden, and a claim marker. However, if you take a look up there at the top of the board, you'll notice that there are 2 stacks of water tiles. There are those 2. The ones with the question mark have a display over to the left of it, which shows special, just like the ones that are printed on the board. Hey, whenever you cover this tile, you get that, regardless of who covers it. Well, what this here says is you can take one of the face-up ones. So be a garden one, a flip over, a used resource one, or the 3-point one. When you take it, it immediately refills from the stack. Once that runs out, you just use regular water tiles from there. Okay? All right, good. So that is the basic action there. The other 2 actions here are a lot simpler. We've already covered the hard part, which are the building and the projects. We'll start with the bottom one. Bottom one says you have to spend 2 blue resources from your supply. Wouldn't you know, I happen to have 2 here. Okay,
Wow.
awesome, there. Those would go out there. And then I can build a house in any of the spots that are adjacent to the harbor or the port. There are 2 spots for every column and 2 spots for every column and 2 for every row. If you choose the one on the left, that is a one-time bonus. Take 2 claim markers, move up 1 mastery track of your choice, take 1 resource from the supply of your choice, etc., etc. Rinse and repeat for the top ones there. But you'll notice these also have recurring resources that you may choose. So when you choose to place a house out here, it's going to come from the bottom row, which is a uncolored area of your board. And let's say, you know what, I want that green one. I'm going to go ahead and place it there. I'm going to then take this tile and put that over on my board. As you can see, you have spot to hold 4. Once you have 4, that's it. There's no interchanging of them. What you have is what you have. Okay? So that is done there. The reason you're doing that, one, is to get whatever it is you place on there, but also to be able to score points at the end of a given round and at the end of the game. Okay? These third option that you can do is if you have 2 gold, hey, looky there, I have 2 gold, you can spend 2 gold to then place a claim marker, provided that you have one, oh hey, I have one, on any of the ship markers of the 9 that are out here. Now, what these are going to do is they're going to have a special recurring rule breaker for you and you only, or I should say for you and anybody else that already has a claim marker on there. And you can choose any one that's out here. So, when I choose, I place my marker out here, let's say there. That says anytime I place a building out on the board, I'm going to score 2 points. So maybe it would have behooved me to do this before I did that so that I would have scored a couple extra points. You get the idea. Now, on a subsequent turn, maybe one of the other guys comes in and takes that same action. Well, they're allowed to go onto there too. But once you have a claim marker on there, you're good to go. Boom,
Yes.
done. Easy enough.
No benefit,
Okay?
though.
All right, good. Any questions on that? All right, so that is all of the actions on this. Now, one thing that I will say is when you have 3 in a row,
Yes.
or as it were, 3 in a column or 3 in a row, you're going to get what's called the Harbor Master tile. These are one-time rule breakers that you can use as a one-time thing. And we'll cover these later on. We don't need to go over those in detail.
And there are 3 points if you don't use them.
Oh, yeah. If you don't use these at the end of the game, they're worth 3 points, but odds are you're probably going to use them if at all possible. And I apologize, there's one other thing I forgot to mention. When you build a building.
Yes.
So let's go back through these steps so I don't make it confusing. You choose,
Thing here.
you choose a project that you or someone else owns. You spend the color of resources, 2 of them for that, 1 additional for every one of your markers that's out here. You place a house from here out there. Then you're going to move up tracks. Your opponents are going to move up tracks given for adjacency for whoever claim marker comes off, as well as whoever's garden tiles. But then after that, up in the top left-hand corner of the board, you'll notice, depending on the level of building, a level 1, a level 2, or a level 3 building, you may choose to spend 1 gold, regardless of the size, and place a claim marker on the appropriate level 1, level 2, level 3 ship. Now, if you built a level 3 building, which I did in my example earlier, I pay a gold and I can place a claim marker on a level 3 and level 3 only down here. So in other words, when I did this building, if I had a claim marker available, I would be allowed to place on this, or on this only. I could not place on any of the others. On a 3 only because I built a level 3. So that's why you might want to possibly build smaller buildings as it goes along. Does that make sense? All right. Jeesh, you'd think I was new at this. All right, the last thing we got here is District 5, which is the ziggurat. So ziggurat is going to be a scoring district, just like the others, but also some endgame points as well. The 3 actions, these 2 are interchangeable, as you can see. This allows you to spend or to flip back over spent resources. So on your player board, if you ever, these are just like dice, except when you use them, you flip them over face down. To be able to then unflip them, you can do that in one of 2 ways. Either you can take this action, which says you can flip face up any 2 that are used and take a claim marker. The other thing that you could do is what's called a free action. You can do this any number of times on your turn and at any time. That says you may pay any die resource. You cannot pay another tile resource. Pay any color resource and flip one of those over. If you have 2 flipped over, you could pay 2 resources, et cetera, et cetera. So those are the 2 ways to flip these over, but the action here says you can flip 2 of them over and take a claim marker. The other one is, hey, spend 2 points, and you'll note we start at 10 points, not at 0. You're allowed to go down to 0. You can never go past 0, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay. And move up 1 mastery track of your choice. Okay, easy enough. The last action is spend 2 green resources from your supply or gold and place 1 from the bottom, from the appropriate color matching the ziggurat tile. So you place over there in one of the 6 locations for the given color. So for instance, let's say I want to go ahead and place on brown. If you cover one of the bonuses, you get that bonus. Take a gold or move up the brown mastery track, etc. When you do that, you are going to take, provided you have a claim marker, you're going to take a claim marker and put it in the leftmost space in which you do not have a claim marker already there. And that's going to signify is the scoring whenever we score District 5, to be able to be a multiplier for that. That one in particular says, hey, for every disc that you have on a ship, score 1 point. But let's say on a subsequent turn, or maybe I did that as my first action and I had more green resources or gold that I spend, and I want to do that again. I could choose to go on the brown track, or maybe I choose one of the others, but I say, yeah, let's do it on and I'll go ahead and take the gold in that case. I place another marker on there. And now, for every disc that is on a ship tile, I score 2 points. Those are not cumulative. It's whatever the highest value that you've reached. Now, let's say on a different turn, Shrey came up there, and he pays the 2 green resources, and he says, hey, I'm going to go ahead and grab a brown one as well. And when I do so, hey, probably going to go up on the mastery track, and then he's going to place a disc, and that goes on the 1 spot, because even though I'm already there, he hasn't gone there. Now his claim markers, et cetera, so they're not limited to 1 player is what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Not blocked out.
The other ones here are, the top one says for every house that's in the harbor district. So if you'll point at it, there you go. That one is 2 points per. And then the other one is score 3 points for every set. A set is if you have a white building, a yellow building, and a black building, or I should say, a white, yellow, or black ship, and ship. So in other words, you would need 3 discs out here, 1 on each different color. That would count if you have 2 out here on different ones. So for each set there of 3 things, you're going to score 3, 5, or 7 points respectively. Those are the available actions in the game.
That's everything.
So we're going to go through taking actions over and over. The decree tile or decree cards that are over here are going to be available one-time goals that we're all trying to reach. So for instance, this one says have 8 gardens out there. If you have 8 gardens, you then, as a free action, can take this card and immediately get whatever the benefits are. The benefit on that is a harbor tile that is not in the game already and score 10 points. The one below it is have 5 white houses or any mix of white houses and or out on the ziggurat spaces, so out there, okay? So I have 1 yellow here.
Yes,
but so that wouldn't help with that, but you get the idea.
2 brown.
So 5 white, 1 brown. Okay, easy enough. Okay, so I do have 1 of the brown already, as you can see, already up there. The one on the top, though, is 3 yellow buildings, 2 white ships, and 2 black ships, or brown ships, sorry. So as you can see, I have 1 white ship, and I have 1 yellow building. I want to point this out. This is 1 yellow building. It is a level 3, but that only matters for building size as well as for scoring stuff. This this card up here says I need 3 different yellow buildings. I have 1 as it is. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right, cool. The only other thing we need to talk about, I think, is how the round ends and scoring. All right? So, round ends when, well, one of these is empty. So once one of these is empty, it's going to have a number of steps. The first step is whoever the active player is that triggered that. So, hey, I took the last die off of here into my supply there, and then I'm going to take 2 actions. At that point, then what's going to happen is over in the top left-hand corner, the round track, that player is going to get that gold. So, hey, I did it. I get the gold. Awesome. Boom. Done. The second thing is anybody that has any blue dice in their tableau area, not on their board, but dice themselves, lose that color dice. But the good news is you get a benefit for whatever that is. And all of the colors actually are color coordinated. If you lose a white, a yellow, or a brown die, what happens? You go up that mastery track, that number of spaces based on the number of dice that you lost. If you lose a blue in this case, you get a water tile. Hey, cool, I get that instead. And if you lose a green die, you get a garden tile. So it's a little peck on the cheek for losing that. Then after that, we are going to score the specific district and the specific district only that is out of dice. So in this case, that would be the harbor district. But if it were 1, 2, or 3, we would score that district, and we'll go over all of that. And if it were the ziggurat, we would score the ziggurat district. But as it is, we did the port district. Then after we have scored that district, those dice and those dice only are the ones that actually get re-rolled and go back on there. So there will be, in a 3-player game, 6 blue dice. We would roll those. Those would go out there, be available for players to then go, and then we would move on to the next player. Okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
That was unlikely. All right, so that makes sense?
Yep.
All that clear? All right, so now let's go ahead and talk about the scoring for all the districts.
Okay.
For District 1, 2, and 3, the scoring of those is all identical. Okay?
We could do it with that guy.
Exactly. So you take a look at this district here, and you know what? How about we do something along the lines of that instead, okay? All right, so the scoring for that district is pretty simple. For every player that has a building out there, they're going to score based on the mastery track and where it is that matches that color building. So you'll notice, let's go ahead and look at the mastery track first, up close. You'll notice that there are victory points over here on the left-hand side. That is going to be a multiplier for the size of the building that you're scoring, okay? The stuff on the right side is whenever your last mastery track marker reaches that level. So I've reached all the way up here, but I'm there, and let's say as soon as I hit that, everything is reached, I would then get one claim marker from the supply, a gold, etc., as these creep up, moving up, etc., okay? All right, so let's take a look at the district. So our multiplier here is at 2 for a yellow building. The size of our building is what? You would think it would be 3, but it is adjacent to a garden.
It is.
So for every garden that is adjacent, it adds 1. So as it is, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 2, because that's the multiplier. Hey, that's 8 points. Go ahead and peg me 8 points for yellow. Boom, done. We would do that for every building that is here. You do not do that for projects. You do not do that for gardens, per se. But there you go. Does all that make sense?
Absolutely.
Any questions on the district scoring?
Nope.
Okay, so any adjacency for gardens add to the size of any building that they are adjacent to. All right, the port scoring, pretty simple. This is based on houses and discs that you have out there. So if I had something along the lines of, let's say that were out there,
Okay.
I would score, and let me go ahead and give this example there. Let's say I had markers on those two. I have this marker, so I have a house, so I would score 1 point for every disc here, and I would score 1 point for every disc there, so I would score 1, 2 points, as it were. Red is not going to score anything because he doesn't have a house there nor a house there.
No house.
And I am not going to score any points for that because I have no house there and no house there. So 2 points for yellow, boom, done, sorry, Shrey. That makes sense?
It does.
Also, you are never allowed to have 2 buildings in the same column and row. So in other words, this is okay, but I could not have something like that.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. So that is the port scoring. And finally, the ziggurat scoring. Well, honestly, we've already covered that. That is, score each of those tiles based on what criteria it shows on there, times the number of points. All right?
Yep.
Easy enough? All right. Rinse and repeat. Do that 5 times, then we go into final scoring. So the game ends when the 5th time one of these barges is empty. You take the same number of turns, then everybody takes 1 additional turn, then you score every district again. Whoever has the most points wins. And if you have met your urban card, which we haven't talked about yet. So the urban card is pretty straightforward. The urban card says have minimum that number of buildings in that area, or houses in that area. Pretty simple on that. The rules say you get dealt 1 and that's that. We think it's a little bit more flexibility. You're going to start with 2, choose 1 before the game starts, and there you go.
I think there's 2 things.
Sure, go for it.
Rainer is saying that when you lose a die during a scoring, if you lose more than 1, you still only get 1 bump.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
And double checking on the bumps from gardens. Is that only other people and not the person who's building the building?
Let me double check for building.
I thought we did double check that.
I will.
That was everyone. Even though it is gray.
I think it's
I am double checking, just making sure.
look in step.
When you construct a building adjacent to a garden belonging to another player, that player moves up. So it's only other players. And one thing, actually, the iconography here does a really good job, and that's boo on me. Let me clarify something. You'll notice, anytime you see brown, that is your color.
That's right.
Anytime you see gray, that is opponents.
I think Rainer said that in chat. He called it peach and gray. I think
Peach?
he thinks that's peach. I'm not sure I agree with him.
That is your color, and this is the opponent's. I will let you guys decide what color that is. I think that's ambitious to call it peach. But there you go. That's how you play Tabannusi. Let's go ahead and get started. Woo.
So these are like little peaches.
Also, I've gone over those cards. I do want to show everybody that there are a number of scoring cards for each of those. So each of these has their own stack of cards. So there are four, and then there are more than 4 for the other stack. So there are a bunch of those that are available. The ship tiles down here, there are a number of those that didn't end up in our game. There are a bunch of ziggurat tiles that didn't end up in our game. And finally,
I would totally
the last thing is the barges can change their location. So if you get tired of the green one always being the ziggurat, what you have are barges that you can place on top to switch it up. So maybe the brown one's there and the blue one's there, etc. You get the idea. And because these have matching colors for them, they have the appropriate color tile that you would place on top to cover that up. All right, so that's straight. So flexibility there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's it.
We just have to do initial setup.
Okay. So yeah, I have probably butchered this, so help me out. Let me fix my board. Make sure that everybody has 5. I should put that back on the round marker. So any questions, and hopefully Rainer probably covered, but since chat's not on the screen, I thought we would address those.
Yeah, we're going to do first
That
like
goes.
an initial setup with the buildings.
For the buildings, yeah, and we need to determine turn order. 2 gold there, that's good. Dice. I don't know if I change it. Well, here, these are now the blue ones.
That's fine.
There we go. That was 5, 6, right?
It wasn't
So
like we
there
had
you go.
plans about
No,
the
we
blue
did
dye.
not. We
Maybe
did
we
not.
did, but we don't have them anymore.
There.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm probably ought to be fair and take those back. All right.
That would definitely help you greatly.
So, real quick, again, this is not in the rules. This is the one thing that we are changing from that is choose. You can tell they're random.
I will do that.
I will. That's pretty funny, actually. Given what I have, I'm going to actually choose this one because I have that, so I'm going to choose that one. So that one will go there. Here, let me have the ones you're not choosing there. Those will go to the bottom. And by the way, the number of decree tile or cards that are out there is based on player count. So there's a 4th spot, but we have an empty spot, so we'll go ahead and throw those there. Yeah, actually, you don't really need to see these anymore, so that can kind of go there out of the way. What else? Let's see.
We're going to build our buildings.
I think that's it. Other than that, yeah, we need to determine turn order. So, or first player. So here we go. We'll just do it this way since Martin's not here for a card. Red. Well, it works out. First player marker. It never moves. All that's there for is to signify the same number of turns for the end of the game.
Yeah.
All right?
Yep.
So let me go and bring up
That's
the
me.
chat.
I'm number 1.
There we go. All right. Hey, what's up, y'all? Whew. Wow. All right. So now, initial placement goes in reverse order. We're all going to start with a level 1 building out, or a house out there. Now, given what I have here, I will go ahead and take a white one and place it out here, please. May I have a white? Somebody looks unpleased over. How do you look upset and the game hasn't even started?
I'm not upset.
You can cover anything out here and get the bonus. You do not get the bonus there, so I don't get the extra gold, but I will get the bonus here. And again, those 2 and those 2 are not in the game. And this is, I mean, that's not terrible to start, to take an extra white die, potentially, but maybe I start with a project. Like, this is, it's funny, when we first played the game, we thought these would be super, They are, but I think what I will do is I will start here, and I will get to place a project. What?
I vague recollection that you don't actually get. That's the one exception to the bonus is that you won't get
placement,
to place
the first
you
Oh.
won't get to place another project.
That's the only one you don't get.
I think.
Then if that's the case, I will take the white, and I must take the highest pit value, so I will take that one. I must, and that just goes into my... we'll put it up here. There, done. That's me. Shrey, you're up.
Can I get a brown?
Brown? Sure.
Yep. And
Where would you like to go? Probably somewhere in here, I'm guessing.
Right here.
Okay. You're gonna get a brown.
I'm getting a brown die,
Nice. And you
a
take
brown
the
resource, and it
6.
has to be the 6, highest.
Yeah, I wanted the blue die, and he was literally going there, and I was like, really? The very first turn?
Okay, so blue die. Well, oh yeah, over under Glory to Realms, 5.5, 1 per round, I assume.
I think so. Maybe.
And you take the highest blue die, which would be that.
Thank you.
There we go. And now we're all set up. Everybody has 5 claim markers, and now this is the only time that your architect and your assistant will be off the board. Once you start the first turn, they will never leave the board again. So, Derek, go ahead and begin.
They got stuff to do.
Yep.
And let's start off right with the port.
All right. So, for the first round, I think we're going to go slow, and I'll move the cameras around so everyone can get used to this. So, you're there. So, first things first, choose your die.
All right. And I will move to... What did I want to do? I'm going to go and go with 5.
So,
And
architect moves there, just helping you reach. All right. And now you're...
Now I'll do the actions. I will spend...
And you can do them in any order. Remember, you can repeat.
I'll spend 2 gold, and... I'll spend 2 blue resources for the very bottom action first.
Okay.
And then I will build a building from my bottom area, and I will take this green resource.
Which, oh, hey, and now you're going to that next round, or next turn, so that makes sense.
And then I will spend 2 gold, which is crazy because this resource is the most important in the game, to place here, which anytime I put a project down, I can spend a resource and go up a track.
Okay, so every time, regardless of the number of projects that you put down, well, I guess it's 1 per, you can spend any color resource and move up that color. The mastery track that you go up matches the color of the project you place down. The resource does not have to match that color.
It does not. It can be any resource.
So that's both your actions. Boom, you're done. And last thing, assistant moves to where that
That's
is.
right.
Boom, done. Shrey, you're up.
Yep. Okay. I will send my assistant and architect to the first district.
Okay.
And I'll take the 6. And
Go anywhere.
So it cannot go to 2, 3, or 4 because
Yes.
2, 3, and 4 dice exist there.
And
so in other words, that means you're staying there. You're going to 5,
I'm
right?
staying there.
Okay. All right. Done.
Could I get
What color project would you like to do, sir?
2 brown?
2 brown.
So
So
I'm doing the same action twice.
okay.
2 consecutive actions.
Yes, and
Okay.
they're just going to go straight down from the exist. Oh no, sorry, they can't go there.
They
cannot.
They cannot because
Oh.
you can't extend that building.
Right.
Come over here.
I
I could go over here. No, not there. That's 4 players.
Right.
I would like to take this one,
Oh.
and then that'll
Okay,
go.
so one action. Hold on. Do one action at a time.
One action, Fred.
So here, you're placing a project, covering that. Place
Yeah.
a claim marker on it,
right.
and then you get to.
Immediately place another
project.
project and go that way.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll take a garden tile because of that.
And another claim marker.
Yeah.
That's one action.
That's first action.
because of the special ability of
Yeah.
that. The second action now you're choosing,
I will still place another project tile.
and
Okay.
what color?
It's brown.
Okay, does not have to be.
Ooh, it could.
Yeah, it's either gonna be gold or.
Ooh, it's really good.
resource.
Both of those spots are amazing.
I'll take the.
I don't want to help you with your decision making. Everything's good at the beginning.
I'll take the yellow resource.
Yellow resource it is, and claim marker, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Yellow resource. Claim marker.
Thank you.
Let's see how this goes.
A level 3 building that either of us can now build.
Yeah, with all the brown resources you have.
That's right. I am
All right.
building in them.
So,
And I stay
and
there.
you stay there because that's where you are. So, okay, I have 2 white resources, right? So you would think that this is where I'm going to go. But let me think about this. I could go to 4 to start because I do have a couple of gold, and I could choose to do the top one because
It's good.
maybe I want to put out a garden and some water tiles before I come over here. So that actually might be viable.
Yeah, especially because the Grand Gardener is one of the final.
Okay. Before I take my turn, I want to go over these for the folks at home because I think this is going to play a part in this as well. Obviously, these are just Neapolitan. They're just no bonus, but whatever.
Those are printed on the board.
Yeah, they are. These are the 2 that are printed. This one, anytime you place a house anywhere, you can do the garden action. I should point out, if your assistant is not in District 1, 2, or 3, you can't do the bottom part, but you can always do the top part because you can't place gardens and water in, the port or the ziggurat. So, but that's nice. This one says, anytime you would pay a resource to flip over one of these tiles, you can pay 1 resource and flip over 2. Real nice. That one, anytime you place a house out there, score 2 points. Anytime you place a ship marker out here on these, move up mastery track of your choice. We've already covered that one. This is anytime you place a garden tile, you get to take a claim marker from the supply and use that one instead of one that you have already, which that ties in real nicely with that. So there's that. Anytime you take a project, get a water tile. So you know what? I think I've talked myself into it because there is a 3 die available. Yeah, let's do it. That's where I'm going. So I am going to take the 3. Which means my my architect is going to mosey on over there. And now, for the first action is I will spend my 2 gold. And I will go ahead and place one of my claim markers. And I know I'm going to do that. I think I will go ahead and place it on that one. Which says, again, anytime I place a project, I get a water tile. And the second action I'm going to take, I don't have 2 blue, nor a blue and a gold. I don't have 2 gold, so I'm going to do that. Again, you don't have to do them, but why wouldn't you, right? So that said, I'm going to choose, I'll go ahead and choose the garden tile, that one, and I get a garden tile. So there you go, and that immediately refills.
And you get a claim token.
And I get a claim token. So those will hang out right here, and I get a claim token, which replaces the one that I spent right there. That's me. Move over. Boom, done. Now, the round continues. Remember, we're just going to keep taking it until one of these is empty. That said, I'm done talking for a while. Y'all take over your own stuff. Go.
All right.
Okay. All right. So then I am next, and I am up at the ziggurat, which first I'm going to take a green resource. I want to move to... Seems like Shrey's doing that. You're doing something. You know what? I will take... Oh, there is no 3, so I cannot go to the 3rd district. So let's go with... You know, I still love the shipping, so I think I'm going to take a 4. And then I will move my... Yep, thank you. And then I will do this action here. I will use a green resource and another green resource, which is my crate value, and this now goes available in the pool. And I will put a house down. Oh, it has to match the color, and let's do the top, the white one. What was that again?
That is for every house that's out here. You score 2, 3, or 4 points.
Ooh, I'm already going in that direction. But let's do a different one. Let's go with the brown, because I would like to get a gold by placing this.
Right, because you uncovered that on your board there.
I did.
Yep, there. Okay.
And I will get another gold doing this. So I get 2 gold.
And place one of your claim markers up there as well.
Yeah.
That's one action.
That is one action. And then the second action, very interesting, because I can... You lose 2 points.
But you go up a mastery track, which theoretically would increase your points more than 2, but... You're talking about the top action right there, right?
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I'll do that. I'll lose 2 points, and then I will move on the
You've got a
white track.
You got it. Yeah, you got a white building already, so that makes sense.
White track.
All right. That's
And that's 2 turns. That's right.
All right.
Thank you for moving my little duder.
All right, so I'm going to take a 2 die and move my system down, or architect down to 2. I will build the big project.
okay. So walk us through it here.
So it's going to take, so this is this action right here. It'll take 2 local resources, which are brown. So whoop, sorry. So there's the 2 brown.
There you go. You're good. Yep.
2 brown. And then because there are 3 of my markers there.
That's 3 more
brown.
Three
brown
more
resources.
brown.
Wow, it's so
I have
expensive.
a 3rd brown die, and then 2. Oh, and then I have a brown crate,
That's
Wow.
4.
and then a
Wild.
gold. Yes.
Wow. That is wild.
That
Tell you the
is
truth.
that. Wow.
And now your claim tokens go.
All my claim tokens go back to the supply.
Oh,
So he loses those. And now, hold on, before you do that, the rules technically say you take the projects off, but in a 3-player game, we're pretty sure we're going to have enough to be able to just put them on top. So I think we'll be okay on that. Okay?
The house comes off my player board, which goes over into the building, and the space I uncovered on my player board is get a claim token, so I will get a claim token from the supply. And then lastly, that's my full action.
And then you may build a ship.
correct. A level 3 ship.
Right.
If you had a gold.
Yeah, I have a gold.
Which,
Uh-oh.
level 3, it's a gold. You
The
can put
level
out
3s are really good.
I'll be honest, I think almost all these are good.
Well, they're all
right?
really good, but those 2 level 3s are
So
really
for a gold, there, or there, if you wish to.
I like the one that Derek's on. I'll take that one.
yeah, it's really good. If we can get enough resources to utilize it, that was the question.
All right, so that's one action. My second action is, I think it's going to be take a golden clay marker because I've only got 2 clay markers right now. I could place a project, but nah. Yeah. All right. I'm taking a clay marker, so I'm doing this action.
Oh, sorry, my bad. My bad.
This is my second action.
Slipping over here. All right. Yep.
So I'll take a clay marker and a gold, and that's my full turn. The little assistant will walk along
okay,
to
you were thinking.
2.
All right.
The host needs to think too.
Yeah, it's all right. All right. So that's me. I'm over here in Threeville. Where do I want to go after this? I have 1 blue. That would give me 2 water. I don't have any green, unfortunately. But there is a green of... Oh, this is... I want to do so much. I am definitely going to lay out a project to begin with. So what color project? Well, looking at this, I think I'm going to stick with white. Even though that limits me, I do want a green resource. That works out. Let me get a white project here.
Wait, project? Oh, you got it.
So I'm going to go ahead and place it there to cover up the green. So I will put that there.
You're just making all the like white have no expandability in that area.
So be it. Not my problem.
No, it's fine.
Not my
it's fine.
problem. Okay. So I have those resources now. And because I placed a project, I get a water tile as well. So there's that. And now I think for the next thing, let's see, I need to be able to place, I only have 2 water. I think that's okay. Tiny mulligan. I'm going to do it there instead.
So you get another
So
one.
then I will go there, which costs me another claim token, but then it ends up the same
Same
thing.
thing, yeah.
Right, okay. So now I'm happy with that.
That's
So now for my second action is going to be the gardening one. So this says I can spend any blue resources that I wish to. And do I wish to? That would be,
green or blue. You can.
I could go, I think I will actually do that. So I will spend the blue to get another water.
There's a water, okay.
And then I can spend any green resources that I have to get a garden. I will. I have 1. there. So then I can place water, and then I can place garden, or I can just place garden or just water. But as it is, I have 3 water out here. So I think what I will do is you must place adjacent to existing water or garden. Those are the only ones that are existing. So I think what we will do is we will go
You dredge a nice canal.
1 there.
Oh,
That is tempting. It does help me as well as you.
well, it makes this this oceanfront property very nice too.
It does. Well, I know I'm going to go there for a water, and I know I'm going to go there for a water. So the question is, do I put there or there? I would lose that claim marker potentially.
Well, who says that's your claim marker?
Yeah. Actually, I think I think this works out better. So I will place that there. Then
He dredged.
I
it
will
out.
go ahead and place up to 3 garden markers. I will place 1 there.
Okay, and that gets you
And that
something.
gets me another garden. And I will go a second one there. And with my final claim marker,
Wow. You
there.
have all
I'm
your
out of
things.
claim markers. I'm basically out of resources, but that'll do, pig. That'll do. You know what? I totally forgot to take a die, didn't I?
Oh God,
I did.
Yeah, where's your guy going?
Where is he going to go? I need gold.
You do.
So
2 1s.
I think I will take the 1. Actually, I should have done that first technically. So we will go up there, and now I'm done. That's both my actions. Boom, done. There we go.
Goodness. All right, so at the beginning of my action, I need to take a resource, and I'll take. Oof, where do I want to go with that? My assistant. I really would love to come here because
Oh, in 3? Yeah, unfortunately.
no,
alas.
it's not in the cards for me at the moment.
Or in the dice.
It's in that too. I can stay where I am, or I can go to 1 or 2. Nobody is. Well, you know what? Let's go over here and let's see what happens.
Which die?
Let's take the 2, and I will go visit my good friend over here. Doo-doo-doo.
All right. So what are you doing now?
Well, since I took that blue die, it seems like I'm going to be doing a blue die action again, and I will use my crate, which will then give me 2 die, and with that 2 die, 2 blue resources, I will then build another building. Where do I want to go?
We're going in 3 very different directions, I realized.
We
That's
are.
cool. That works.
We are.
Yeah, I'm doing
Definitely.
something a little different from the first 2 games I played of this.
Oh, yeah.
Same.
Definitely.
But I really like that technology over there.
Which one?
The one in this uphand.
Oh, yeah. Whenever. See, I would have loved to have done that because I would have 3 claim markers back.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
I just
but
don't want
alas.
two blue crates. I feel like 2 blue crates is gonna at some point it's.
Well, you could always take the claim markers.
Oh, I could take the claim markers, and I will not. I will take a resource because resources are boss. All right, so I end up with that. That's my first action, and then my second action, I will spend 2 gold. Am I doing this again? What am I doing? Spend 2 gold, and
Place a claim marker on
yeah,
a ship.
place a claim marker on a ship, and I will spend a resource and spend 1 resource, and then that will let me gain 2 resources. So it will basically, anytime I place on a ship, I think it's, when I put down a claim marker, then I'll be able to get an upgrade and a water. That seems really good too. I get a point for just doing it. Oh, okay, and I'm here, so this is going to score. I'll just. So it's white boats and boats.
And brown boats for that one.
boats.
Yep. Looking at this up
Yeah,
there. Yep.
yeah. Because yellow boats don't factor in any of those.
Anywhere, actually, yeah.
But they're.
But man, they're good actions.
They are. They're so good, and placing something and then going up on a track would be amazing for the future, and that's what I should be doing.
The crates are renewable resources
Yes.
that get flipped over one of 2 ways. Either that or spend a die to flip it back face up. Doesn't have to be a matching color
Yeah,
die.
there's also
so that,
something on the board.
Yeah, and so that's it.
Yep,
that's
that's
you.
it. I am over.
Shrey, you're up.
hanging out.
Could I get a brown project, please?
No, not until you take a die.
Oh, sorry.
Don't do as I say, not as I do.
It's hard to remember
Yeah,
that.
I'm taking the 4 yellow.
Oh,
Could I take? So yeah, I need the brown project to put it on the this one.
okay.
The basket all
oh,
sorts.
nice. Everything's available too.
I'm taking a blue die.
Okay.
Okay.
When I
And
do
claim
that, I have that attack, right? So
That is here. Whenever you place a project, you can spend 1 resource and go up that matching color.
no, the matching color of the project.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I'll spend a yellow resource and go up the brown. I am purple.
And the brown because it's a brown project. There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Okay. I'm running out of lack of claim markers is a problem for me, but I kind of need a gold.
It's funny. Last game, I was swimming in claim markers. I couldn't do enough with them, and now I'm broke.
It happens, right?
Kind of
Seems
need
like-
a gold.
You come over and hang out with me.
We focused on not running out of claim markers, which we ended up with a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Put another project. Let's make
Which
it.
color?
Let's make it.
A bigger brown.
Make it. I can't. No. I want to place it on the gold over there. So it's gonna be.
so
It's gonna be yellow.
A yellow for gold.
Yeah.
Makes sense. There you go. You get gold.
And because I do. Oh, what? So yeah. I'll move up on the yellow track. I don't know if I really care about that. All I really need is the gold. Is there a different way to do this? Is there a better way to do this? No, that's it. Okay. And that's 2 actions. And my assistant will move 0 to 4. Done.
All right. So the interesting thing is, if I choose one of those 4 value dice, that would trigger a scoring round in the
Harbor.
in the harbor after my next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's not where I want it to score. I want the 3 to score. So if that's the case, yeah, I'm going to take the 3 die and move on over to 3 again. Thank you. All right. So now for my action, the first one is I'm going to go ahead and place a non-brown project.
Okay.
So you know what? Let's go with a white project, please.
Okay.
Oh God, I have no
Claim
back
tokens.
up. The first action I will do is take a gold and a claim marker.
Yes.
So there and a claim marker. The second action is to place the project
Where would you like to place it?
directly on the gold, please. There.
Gold.
Which will get me a gold, and there's the claim marker for it.
Excellent.
Boom. That's me.
Right next to Shrey's stronghold. Oof. Well, I don't know. I feel like you're going to do this before I go over there. I feel like I'm going to go over there and there'll be nothing left. But then I could do it myself, but...
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to do some of the heavy lifting here. I
Well,
can't do everything.
Well, no, of course, but, you know, when things are available. You know what? Maybe I should place some on my own. That would probably be a good idea. So I will take the first action, which is get 2 points. So I'll get 2 points, and I'll get 2 claim markers.
Oh, okay. That. Gotcha. Yep. And 2 claim markers.
So then I can actually put down some.
There you go. There you go. Yep.
Okay. And then I will place a
What color project?
white. I'll place a white project, and I will place it on. Oh, that would be really good. Okay. I'm gonna place a white project here, and I'm gonna place it on going up any of the tracks. So I'll place this here. I'll go up on the white track.
Or red.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then I'll pay 1 resource, 1 white, yellow. Oh, I did not send anybody anywhere first. I should have done that. So
Oh, you didn't take a die.
I didn't take a die because
We get so focused on
Yeah, the
what I
action.
need to do. Right. Yeah. Take your die first. And yes, I should have taken a water tile as well because
Let's-
of that tile.
let's take
Thanks.
this, and let's go visit the ziggurat.
Okay, going to 5. Okay. Yeah, remember the value of the, like, if that rolled, I know technically I took a 3 So if that, there you go. But it doesn't matter once they're here, remember.
Okay, so and then I'll continue with the rest of my turn.
Yep.
I played here, and then I play here. I'm going to go up on white, which I've already done, and then I'm going to spend 1 yellow, and then I'm going to use my power here, and then I'm going to go up a second time. So I will cross that line.
So spending for that there. Okay.
That was 2 actions, yeah.
2 actions, and then I move over.
All right. I'm in the harbor. I will take this 4.
And you're going to hang out at
I'm
the
gonna hang
harbor,
out there.
which means at the end of next round, or at the end of Shrey's next turn,
Harbor
we're going to have a
scoring.
scoring.
All right, so I will spend 2 blue dice
Specifically the
to
harbor.
put down a house
Yep.
on...
Well, I'm guessing there or there, but maybe not, just because you have the marker there.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Derek's gone and
It's unfortunate that what?
that you've taken those 2 spaces.
But you can,
I
you can live next to me in harmony. We can even. I'll give you butter in the
No,
morning.
I'm taking a resource. I'm
Butter?
taking a resource.
Yeah, butter's good for cooking. You can cook anything with it.
I'll take this resource. So a blue resource crate, and then I will spend 2 gold and put a claim marker on. Oh, I just realized something.
What?
I'm only gonna get to do 1 action next time
Due to lack of resources.
because due to lack of resources.
Well, I mean.
Well, no,
you
not
have the
true.
top.
You can do that, and you can do that one.
Yeah, you should always be able to do the top one.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because I'll have this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So then I will put this. I'll put it right here.
Okay.
Yeah, running out of gold is tough. Once you run out of gold, it's like you want more gold.
Actually, you know what?
No, I don't know, but I think
You just knew something.
I'm thinking about putting it on the one you're on right now.
you don't need to. You're fine.
It's so nice though.
It is so nice. It's like automatic water.
No, we'll leave it there.
All right, done. All right, so I'm over here in Threesville. 1, 2, or 4, huh? So 1 is actually kind of nice for me because for building reasons. Because I'm obviously focused on that. 4, I'll have my choice of dice next turn. Yeah. Where do I want to go?
What do you want to do with your life?
I think actually I'll go to 2.
2.
Yeah, I think I'll go to 2. Okay.
Now the big move.
All right. So now that we are in Threesville, so what do we want to do? Well, we have a couple of options. I do have gold. I'm good there. So basically, I'm looking at these right now. Do I want to place on a level 2 or a level 3 is the big question.
Ah.
And because I already have a level 2 project, or there is a level 2 project, if you will. So I'm looking at these going, do I want to place basically on this, or this? Or I guess technically
Do you have
that.
enough resources
Wait,
to
on
buy it
level-
from yourself?
Level 2 though is what you.
Or 3.
Yeah, because 3 would
Because
be,
I could put a
you
project
could
down.
put it- you could
oh,
put one
5
down,
die,
yeah.
but it would be 5 die, and then you'd have to have the gold also.
That's a fair point, because that would be 3, 4, 5. That would be 5.
Which you have.
That's 4.
You have 4, and-
5, and then the goal. I can do it.
Oh yeah, he has a crate.
I can do
I
it.
didn't see the crate. Perfect. If you wanted to go all in.
But I kind of like that one, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Given what I've been doing right now, and with the water, I think.
Yeah.
But getting the project down here would then give me
2 water.
2 water. In a level 3, and for the cost of an extra gold is essentially what that is. And 2 gold. Yeah, I think I will. So the first action I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a white project. It does not have to be white, but it will be. I don't have a claim marker.
Yes, that.
So
I
level
will
2.
not do that. It'll be a level 2 building.
It'll be
I will
the
go
level
ahead and
2.
build. So it's going to be 2 local resources, which in this case are white. So it's going to be 1 there and 1 there. Then it's one for each of my claim markers on that color that happens to be white. That'll be those two there. So I'm good. Now I'm going to go ahead. These will go away back into there. None and none, because those are my gardens. So unfortunately that's it. But 2 white buildings. And then the nice thing though is because I'm building a white building here, I get to take that off, which gives me a claim marker from the supply. So that's good. There. And we'll go ahead and throw that bad boy
Wow,
there.
look at that. Look at that palace.
Beautiful view. I mean, really, really nice view
It is.
there. So I'm pretty happy with that. So that is one action.
yeah.
I now have a claim marker. So now, interestingly enough, I would like to be able to go there and there, but I only have 1 claim marker. So I'm going to go ahead and take that action again, and I will go ahead. Wow, I could do another white, and I will. Just call me the devil in the White City. So I will go there, which will give me 2 water tiles. 1 for covering that, and 1 for that. So 2 water tiles, please. I'm basically flooding the area. And that's me.
That's the only way to become the master gardener.
There we go.
All right, let's go. Well, I should move first because that's what we do here.
Oh, and the other thing, I forgot. Hold on. And 1 gold. Thank you.
What?
Back that up. Damn it. This is more important.
The gold. You need the gold. Yeah.
No, I need a claim marker.
Oh.
So I can't do that as my second action. For my build,
Oh, yeah.
I'm spending a gold on the level 2,
Correct.
which will be there.
The second half.
So now, what the hell am I going to do for my second action? Because I can't do that because I don't have a damn claim marker.
you can just
Plan
take
better.
take a
Glory to
resource.
Rome to me.
Just take a resource. That's always.
That's probably where we're going to end up going with this. Oh, that's frustrating. Grr. All right, so
Gur to Rome.
yeah, because I don't have that, I can't do that, and I can't do that because I don't have a claim marker. It's this. So the question is, do I want to go
Anywhere.
there, or do I want to go somewhere else? I think I'll stay where I'm at, but I'm going to take a resource of my choice. So what color resource do I want then is the question.
If you want some water, you can take a blue resource.
Interesting. If I took a blue resource, that turns into a water tile at the end of Shrey's turn.
Or you take one of the area that you're in.
Which is, what am I trying to do?
I don't know. There's
I think I want a garden tile, so I actually will take the green.
Oh.
Done. Okay, that's me. For real now. Ay vey, Jamil. All right.
All right. So I need to move. So I need to start my turn, which is moving my assistant. And my assistant either wants to go to area 2 or area 3. I think he'll go to area 2. So I'll take 2. And then I will do this second action right here, which is turning over both of my crates. And I will gain 1 claim token. Thank you, sir. Okay, and then I will use said crate and the green resource I just received to build another ziggurat. And I will get 1 more claim token for removing this building, and then I will get 1 gold for placement here.
And claim token up there as well.
Oh yeah, we'll need that claim token.
Yes. Thank you. I get the claim token to use it right away.
And
That was it. And your turn, Shrey.
all right, so
So yeah, I will take. So I'll take my turn, but then we're going to score immediately. So I will take the 1. He's going to move over to here.
Very nice.
Then I will. Right. So I have a blue resource, a crate tile, and a blue resource to put down a house. Some good choices. I could use some claim tokens, but having resources is awful nice.
you need this is one of those games that feels like you got everything. You never have enough of anything that you
Yeah,
want to do. Everything's
never.
important, right?
Correct. think it makes sense though.
I thought I had it planned. I was one claim token short of having it planned out
you were
perfectly.
close.
Grrr.
You're actually doing the gardening thing I was doing last time.
I'm actually working on 2 of those.
Yeah, I know. I think that's good to try to combine those.
We'll see how it works. Here, while you're thinking here for a second, Shrey, take your time. This action or reward there is you get to take a second, you get to look at 2 more urban cards and pick one. But the cool thing about this is you also, for every one of your urban cards, you get 1 less requirement. So for instance, this one, in one area, that would either be 1 and 3 or 2 and 2. So keep that in mind. Okay. All right.
I'm taking the brown.
Okay.
And then my second action will be to, well, I don't have gold, so I will take
So doing those. Okay.
a special water tile, which would be the one that has clay
token.
markers on it, and this will, and then a garden tile, and this will refill. And I'll mosey on over to 1.
And that is get a resource or spend a resource and move up mastery track. All right. Scoring. So we have our first scoring. So first things first, whoever triggered it gets the gold. So Shrey, you get the first
Yay.
gold. Woo. All right. Second thing is we're now going to score the port. This is pretty simple. I elect to not take part in this. I have no houses, so it doesn't matter. So we look at red. Red has 1,
Yeah,
2, 3 points.
3 points.
And purple is nothing, 1. Boom, done. All right, here we go.
The first scoring.
Cool. All right.
Now we
And
re-roll?
now re-roll. Oh, by the way, if anybody had blue dice,
Yes.
they would lose them, and they would get a water tile as a
Over here.
yeah. That's fine. There we go.
A couple
Ooh,
of 6s.
Look at all those 6s. Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are more than a fifth of the way through the game because, as you can see, 3 dice, 3 dice, 3 dice, 2 dice, right? So 2 of these are going away, and 1 of those. So,
we're close to halfway.
It's one of those that ramps up as you go along. So that's me. All right. So I have 1 brown and 1 green die. Gonna take a yellow. Where do I want to go? I would like to go. I don't know. So 1, 2, or 3. Do we stay in 2? I think we're going to stay in 2. Yay. Yeah, we're going to stay in 2. So I will take that one. That will move. Oh, I'm staying in 2. Never mind. All right. I have 1 water. I have 1 gold. I have 2 yellow. I'm good on that. I need claim markers, so I need to lay down a project, but I don't have claim markers. So, yeah,
action.
that's exactly what we're going to do.
Yeah.
First action, 2 points and 2 claim markers. So, 2 points, 2 claim markers.
You can breathe.
Now, the second thing, interestingly enough,
What would
is
you
I
wanna
could do
double?
that again.
Oh, you could.
And that would kind of get me out of claim marker jail. Or, better yet, I could go ahead and do that action, and I will go ahead and lay down I will lay down a white project. So the white project is going, it has to go there, there, or there because it's white.
And it's going to go to the top of the bottom to get clay markers, I assume.
Yeah, right. So it's going to go top or bottom, exactly. And I'll go there, place one of my claim markers. I get 2 claim markers, and I get a water tile for that, for placing that, please. There's a board for that, Derek. That's both my actions. I'm done. You're
You
up.
can feel the energy coming.
Was that relief or was that? Anguish.
That was actually I was anguish that turned into happiness.
Okay, all right.
I
Well,
was like,
there
I was
you
very
go.
scared to begin with.
All right.
All right, so I actually wanted to build a
We'll take a die first.
yeah. I just don't know. I'll take a die and I will go. It's either going over there.
So actually, at the end of my next turn, we will have another scoring round.
Not as sexy. So I will
Yeah.
go. I will go 1, and I will go up to.
In the end of Derek's next turn, we're gonna have to score.
I know. It's,
Yeah.
that's what I said. It's happening
Yeah,
fast.
so it's shockingly quick here. All right.
All right, and then for my
Too fast. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't even moved up them. This is not good. This is gonna be a low scoring game.
a level 3 building would be 2 white. I would need 2 white, which I do not have. I have 1 white. I have 2 yellow. So I can do this, but I will not be building more. So I will use this action.
Okay, so you need to spend 2 yellow.
Okay, so I have 1 yellow die and then 1 yellow crate, which I'll move over. And
So we're gonna set these
then-
aside because this is the first time we're actually doing this.
Yeah, that is
All right.
true. And then I'll use that resource because one of those were mine,
Yep.
which
So-
goes away,
right.
which is sad. And then I will get to build a 2-level white building right here. And then,
Take the.
oh, I don't have the resource to do it. But that's all right, that's fine.
You don't have the gold for the additional ship.
I do not, because I'm pulling from here.
Yep. And then, because that is there, I get to go up the white track,
You do.
which is super important for me. And this comes back to me.
1 gold short. Okay. And then my next part of my turn, I will do a project.
Okay? What color? White?
Well, wait a second. Because I need gold, but gold is not. This is not available. That is not
Correct.
available
Those
to
2
me.
spots don't exist.
I do not.
Not
have,
just not-
I don't
no
have my
bonus.
green die to be able to to drop a green die here. It's a green resource, so I would be able to. I could do that and then do that.
The other thing that I do want to remind you, this is available.
It is
remember.
available if I have the greenery. Yes.
Oh, fair point. Yeah, you can't put a project over. Right. My bad. You're right. Good call.
I could place something down, and then if I placed a project down, I would gain something, and then I could use my special ability and push myself up 1 more. But that's not going to help me right now in scoring. So I feel like the best thing for me to do is put down another project, and the project I'm going to do is a yellow project, and that yellow project's going to go here.
Which it must go adjacent, remember,
Yep.
right? Which it did. So
and
that goes
I
up
will
the yellow
gain
track.
a bump on the yellow track. So let's start my yellow movement.
And it has to be yellow, right? Or does it can be?
Yes.
I am fairly certain that one has to be yellow, right? Because it's the same color as
Oh, it's not the Neapolitan arrow though.
right, which means I think it has to be that one.
First page.
Same color as the project placed on it.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So that goes there. I cannot use my extra ability. Oh, I can. Let's go up 1 more time.
Oh, you could spend a resource to go up a yellow if you want. You can spend that blue resource
I've
if you
been
want.
being crazy with all these resources, but you know what? I'll do it.
Goes up the yellow track.
Actually-
because it has to be.
Oh, it has to be yellow
because
crack.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what color you put down.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Okay.
All right. Phew.
And bink.
Thank you.
That
Yep.
was a nice little flick.
Yeah, that is just, I'm
Yeah, did it-
crokinole, you know.
All right. Well, I'm taking a 4,
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
and going over here. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do?
I guess I know where I'm
It's
going.
either here are my 2 choices, right? I either go here and take a garden tile,
Okay.
um,
And then garden for the second
and then
action.
garden
I
and then
assume,
garden for the
right?
second
Okay.
action. If I was to garden, I would get another water first, build 2 water, and cover all 3 of those with garden tiles.
Okay.
Problem is that that gets me a gold. The downside to that is the other option is instead of putting the project down, I could get a gold and a clay marker. So I would have this would give me 1 extra clay marker. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I will. So I'll do this action first. I'll take a gold and a clay marker because I'm short on clay markers, really.
I feel you there.
And then I will garden. So I will do an action that I don't think we've done yet. Is I will spend a resource to flip over this.
Okay. Oh, so as the free action,
Yes.
flipping that. So then, I got
then
you.
I will spend the blue resource to take a water,
Yep.
and then put these down, leading up to my building, and these on top of them. If you
So
will.
those.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will get 2 clay markers because I'm going to cover that one.
Yep. And those 2 clay markers will actually go out
Yes. Onto those guys.
onto those.
Very nice. Look at that little
That
chalet.
was 2 actions. Done.
Okay.
What a beautiful view.
Okay. I have plenty of clay markers. I am getting ready to garden. And I need the brown, so I think I'm going to build the brown. So obviously, I'm going to take the 3. So move over to 3. Let me make sure I get this right. A level 1 brown. I have a gold. I want. Oh, that's,
Okay.
What?
So the 10 arrow lets a dark move on any track, and it's the other way around. So the tricolor arrow is this specific track. So did you?
I love you, Rainer, but he's right.
Of course he's right.
Thanks, Rainer.
Derek's
All right, so Derek, if you didn't want to go up the yellow, so here, let me explain what we're talking about. Is this one? This arrow means you can go up any. The tricolor arrow means you go, which is that one, which means you can go up that specific. So if you don't want to go up the yellow, you can go up any one.
Actually, move me 1 down on the. Actually, yeah, and then move me 1 up on the other.
Which now gets you a claim marker because all of them have reached.
Thank you.
There we go. All right, cool. All right, so getting back to this. I have 2 yellow. I can't build the yellow. I don't care about the yellow. I want to build that one, but I think I want to garden first. Okay. So I'm going to take the garden action first. I am choosing to not purchase any water tiles. I will purchase 1 garden tile, though, for a green resource. So that is there. Garden, please. I really would. Oh. Which is more important? Getting that or getting another one out here? You know what? It's going to be another garden. It's more important, I think. Then I will place the water and I will place the garden out there, so I have 2 and 2. And also, because I have this, the claim markers will actually come from there for the 2. So I will get those 2 ready. And this will go 1 there and 1 there. And the 2 gardens will go 1 for the gold. I forgot about that. That's good. And I will go 1 there. And that is 5 of the 8 of my goal. So that's that action there.
Wow. Very nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that. The second action, I'm going to go ahead and build that one. So that's going to be 2 yellow resources. So I have 2 yellow resources there. It's not mine. So that's going to be a brown building. Brown building will give me another gold. So that's 2 gold. I will get. And then I don't get anything up because it's only opponents there. But this one, you get to go up the brown track and you get that back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Right here. Okay.
There. Cool. That is a level 1. Level 1 for the aid says I get to come down here, spend a gold. I will. I think.
Oh, I made a mistake. Okay.
You know what? I'm not going to do that. I forego that intentionally and keep the gold. I'm done. But we're now going to have a scoring
On 2.
in 2. So the only ones that are scoring in this case are me and Derek. Let's go ahead and take a look at the multiplier on the one. Oh God, I'm not scoring. Derek is. Oh, I have done poor. That's all right. I'm playing the long game. So Derek has a white building, which is going to be 2 multiplier. Mine is at 0 here for the brown. That's unfortunate. So Derek, go ahead.
2 times 2 is 4.
Done. Very simple. Mine is
2 times
2 times 0 is 0.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah. Okay.
it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
By the
we-
way, anybody have any yellow dice? No.
Who cleared that?
That'd be me. Oh, I should get the gold.
Another gold, which makes you 3 gold.
Wow,
Now-
that was.
Now, did you roll back something that you reused the gold? Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, to where I chose not to put a disc down on the level 1s.
Yes.
Because honestly, that's better for me to. Those are now gardens. I have 5. I need 3. I have 3 right there. So.
Yeah, my sadness is we're about to score.
Oh my.
What was this, 3 6s?
Oh
we're
my
about to
goodness.
score brown, and
Yahtzee.
I didn't get to the second level of brown in time, and I could have done it if I did what I originally said was place the project tile down.
You get that candy, and then you're just like, oh, I can just do this other thing first.
If I place a project tile, I forgot I had that power, which I could have spent my brown crate to move up on the brown track.
Nobody's
I on myself because
and
that
nobody's
was
been
there.
because we get a ship if you get the whole column.
Yeah.
But nobody
Right.
ever gets these bonuses here.
Yeah, we haven't yet. So all right, Derek, you're up.
All right. Well, I
obviously.
think I'll be taking and he'll be going to 4. The question is, now that I have this brown resource, what should I do with it? So, first thing I should do is probably just get some gold, get a gold,
Correct, Paul.
and I'll get another claim marker. So, give me another red claim marker, so I have one, and then I will use that claim marker to build a project, and I'll build a project right. Ooh, should I build it there? I have to build it.
You
there.
have to build it there if it's going to be white. It's got to be adjacent to existing.
3 points. I place this here. I use this brown resource, and I will go up 1 more on white.
And he's able to do that because of this.
I've been utilizing that power. That's
What you should be doing, right? Like I've been doing with that. So that makes sense.
All right, now we score here.
Yep. All right. So, and by we, you mean you.
Yep.
All right. So, taking a look, they're both brown buildings, so that's going to be times 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 times 1, 5.
That's 5.
Done. You get the gold, Derek.
Yay!
And
that's so good.
I lose the brown, so I go up there.
Oh, I lose a brown too.
Yep. Oh, now it's mocking you. Which well, actually, that happens before we
Does it?
score. It does. That happens before.
It does,
so,
actually.
Gold, lose resources, then score. So give yourself 5 more
I
points.
totally planned that.
Clearly. So now you're at 2.
I get 4 more
1,
points.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Uh,
You were at 17, I think. 5.
I was at 11, right? Yeah. So now I go to 21. Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Leader in the clubhouse.
And now, Derek, roll. What's up, Ghost?
Rolling 6s.
That's
All
great.
right,
Great for us.
so the only 2 quick ones would be these. Everything else is full of 6. So we're,
We gotta-
I mean, 3/5 of the way through the game, but we're
moving
actually
too
more.
fast. Moving too fast.
It is moving quick.
Not a lot of
So,
scoring those first 3. Well, the ship early wasn't going to score a lot.
Because
anyway.
I'm going to take a 3.
I can't believe this is so different that the ziggurat's
No.
so empty.
Yes. This game has been totally different than the last time we played.
Yeah.
And so I do have 2 gold.
You do, in fact, have 2 gold.
That is tempting. Huh. And it's funny that nobody's bothering with this.
Somebody mentioned that in chat earlier, and I think the game's moving too quick for me to go on both of these. I was focused on this
Yeah.
and pivoted to that. And
I'm focused on that, obviously. If you can look at the board.
Right, yeah.
Like 1, 2, 3 already.
Yeah, I'm focused on none of these, which is a
No, you have 4.
mistake.
you have 4 white.
I do?
3 white. Sorry, out there. Yeah.
Well, okay,
Oh,
one
in
of
the
my actions is going to be that.
One
So
brown.
I'll
Yeah.
take this and a claim marker.
Yeah, so I'm not going to get that. There's no way I'm going to
And-
catch you.
Trying to get it in the next 2 turns.
And-
but we'll see.
Let's take this one.
And refill it.
That was one action. Oh, that's a better one. All right, and then second action, do I want to... I guess I should spend the gold. Gold is so useful.
I know.
Oh, yeah, it's garden tiles for some of us.
It was so hard for me to spend those 2 gold in the first action. The first action was like, oh god.
Paul says
And-
good thinking ahead, by the way, on that. Clearly.
Thank you. Yes, well deserved. I'm going to place a house. No, it's not a house, a ship, rather. Do I just take that one now?
What? The one that go across? This one
Yeah,
here?
to get the 2 bumps.
Yeah, it would give you 2 bumps on the same or different
Yeah, when
mastery
I would know,
track.
so I would do that.
Yeah, I gotta love these
Or-
mastery tracks.
Or do I... No. Yeah, I'll do it. All right. And-
Okay, so now you're on all 3. You claim this. This is either 3 points if you don't spend it at the end of the game, or up a mastery track.
Hey, I'm going to spend it right
Okay,
now.
all right, so
all the way up
that's
brown?
done. So I will move up 2 on brown.
And you get
I get
a-
a claim marker
Yep.
immediately.
Makes sense.
So that's you, right?
That is me. Yep.
All right.
Grooving over to 3. 3 has been very popular today.
Okay. So I don't have any blue resources. I do have plenty of gold. I need, I could place 2. Oh. You know what? So what am I trying to do? I think I'm going to garden for 1. What am I doing with the second action? I can't build. I could lay down a project. Could do that first, and that would give me a couple of water. At least 1 water. Yeah. So then the question is, where do I go? Assuming that I'm not going to be able to get this one in time. No one's close to the top one. But what I
Yeah,
do need
not a lot
to
of yellow
do
buildings.
a project. I don't think the color of that matters. Just anything but yellow here and there. So if that's the case, I think I go to 2 next. So I will take that.
Yeah, because 2 has the yellow building ready.
Okay, so first things first is I'm going to go ahead and put down a project. It's going to be, interestingly enough, do I want to make it white? Like,
Really? I figured you'd go yellow. But it could be white.
Could be brown for that.
That's true.
It's going to be white or brown. I know that. I think we'll go.
If you want these spaces, it has to be brown. Or
Yeah, it's going to be a brown project.
Yellow.
Yellow would be no
a gold for you.
later on.
Well, later on, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's going to be a brown project.
Shrey is hanging
So-
up there, right behind you.
The brown project could place here for an
Oh.
extra water tile. Could place there and there,
Oh, and 2 claim tile tokens.
which I don't think that's so bad, and that makes it prohibitively expensive to build for me. Whereas it's cheaper to go.
Well, you have this technology for the. So that's good.
The other thing there, no, it's got to be over here because I need. No, hold on. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It is prime real estate up near the ocean and gardens.
I will make it expensive. So I will build that there. That gives me a water tile. And then I will go ahead and build a white project for that one to go there.
Oh, interesting.
There, that will give me another water, 2 more water tiles. So place, and the water, so that's 3 water tiles for that.
Yep.
So that's my first action. My second action is the garden. The garden, I'm not going to buy any water. I have plenty of that. I will go ahead and buy 3 garden tiles with my 3 gold, though. And now we're going to go ahead and lay some tiles. So we will go 1 there.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Do I want to motivate you all to do it? I think I will. So I will go there and there. And then I will place my 3 garden tiles.
Mm-hmm.
One, 2, 3. And that will give me 1 extra here. And then I get to place all 3, well, 2 of them, because that's all I have existing. 1, 2, 3, and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Okay, I missed one.
So
I
now
was like, I thought you had it.
I'm going to claim that.
Woo,
So I have all
doggy.
8. So my choices here are I can pick that one,
Oh, it's not random?
that one. Oh, I guess technically it is. So that's what's out there. Here, shuffle these up.
And you
Give
get
me
10
one.
points.
And I get 10 points. So that's better. So that then comes over here. That is now scored.
Which one would you like, sir?
Here you go, Peanut Gallery. While I think about this I don't want to take too long. We'll take the second one, that one. So I get a water tile. It will be the bottom one.
Oh.
That and 2, which unfortunately I don't get. Or do I not wait? I'll wait on this.
Oh,
actually.
yeah, you don't have
You
to
can
do
do
it
it
now.
Yeah, I can do this later. So I will hold
And you're
on
not
to that.
necessarily doing that right now, so 3
Done.
points might be better in that.
And that's me.
Wow. You guys opened up so much fun stuff.
All right, here we go. Siddharth, hey, what's up?
I kind of need to go up. All right, so first I need to take a die. So I'll take a 6 because then I can go up to the ziggurat. Really? Is that where I have to go? I guess.
No, you can't go to
He
the
took, he
ziggurat.
took a 6.
6.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no. So
You're
you have to take,
here,
you have to take a
right?
5 then, if you want to do
Yeah,
that.
you have to take the 5 instead.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a 5. Oh, even better. Be the correct one.
There we go. And now, there.
Yes.
That makes sense. All right,
Okay.
what are you doing?
And since I took a die, do I want to build again while I'm here?
You don't have... Oh, you have gold.
I do have gold.
Yep.
Oh, and these don't refresh.
Right.
Ever.
Oh, my goodness.
That feels good. Like, I feel like all right, did it.
You didn't.
I did it.
You didn't do it the right way, but you know, I wouldn't mind the garden tile being in the other location.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'm going to use one of these and a blue resource
But a house.
to put a house down. And
Yep.
I'll put a house on.
I don't know if I'm going to win or not, but that felt good.
Mm.
Do I want one more resource thing?
But yeah, the game is quickly coming to an end.
It is definitely quickly coming to an end. This is going to score me another 2 points at the end of the game for that.
And that is your 4th one. Okay.
Yep.
Second action?
I tried to do that a little bit more. Second action, I don't have the resource, so I'll have to do that top action, which will give me one of these, which I'll take that and that. Thank you. And
Sure.
then I'm over to the ziggurat. Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to build that brown. It's going to require 2 whites. So I got 1 here. The second one, I was going to do this to get the second one.
Okay.
Um,
So 1 or 4? 1 or 4. 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 1 or 4.
I'll take the 1.
He says definitively.
Yeah, I will. I'll do this action, which is I need another white, and then do I really want to go to 1? I'll think about that first. And I'll think about
You
that.
can decide after your turn. Sure, that's fine.
And then I'll build the brown.
So that's 2 white,
2 white.
and then building this
Yep.
one. I am going up the brown track.
Yep.
And that will come back to me.
Derek.
Brown building.
Brown building.
Brown building. Nice. That's right.
And that is your last one. Here, real quick, one thing we didn't talk about is the columns on these. So once you have cleared off everything in that, you get to place a ship down, and when you clear all of those, you get 10 points. If any of these run out, you then start pulling from the bottom, or these go out for the houses in a port as well. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, I'm getting low on those guys.
And okay, so I'd have to decide whether I want my architect there or not. I mean, I don't mind that location.
A level 1, you don't have the gold. Never mind. To place a disc there.
You know what? I'm going to leave my architect right here.
Oh,
Okay. And
He's
like I
coming
said,
back.
you don't have the gold to do that. so-
No, I don't.
Okay.
what do I do?
Which means
What
we
Wow,
will be
that's-
scoring again very soon.
What do I do?
Okay. At least I'm more prepared for it than I was last time. A little bit. So I got white, white, and that's not going to get built before that scores. So, okay. I am going to, where do I want to go? I think I need to get on, I have no houses. I have very little ships, but different color buildings. Do I want to go up to the ziggurat? What color buildings do I have? I have white, white, and brown. So if I build the yellow here, which probably ain't going to happen, I'm going, so I don't think I need to go to the ziggurat. So if I don't need, I need, the temple is really the main thing that I want to be able to do. So that requires me going up to the ziggurat. Or not, sorry, the mastery track. I would like to get 2 bumps for 4 points. I think that would be beneficial. So yeah, in that case, I want to go to 5. There is a 5. I will take the 5. There we go. Okay, so now that that's done, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing over here in Area 2?
I don't know. I'm not building because I don't have enough resources.
No.
Um,
Lovely real estate here.
I'm probably putting down projects. I mean, it's 3 points.
Yep. Oh, if you oh, you don't have any.
One more yellow. I think I can do that. So if that's the case,
Damn, our points are so close.
uh,
20, 21, 22.
Oh, we are. This is going to be a lower scoring game than yesterday, I think.
I don't know.
We're going to have to fit the 4th scoring. I think by the 4th scoring we were
That is true.
around the corner
Yeah.
at least. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
yeah, I'm gonna place a project. I'm just struggling on the color, honestly.
You can make it 3-size yellow.
I really don't think I want to do that though. That just gets prohibitively expensive. I want to keep the yellow, so it's brown or white. You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we will go a white there. Which allows me to place one more. And it must be, so yeah, we're going to do white again. Go there, which allows me to then flip over that. So that's one action. And the second action, I may end up needing the claim markers. So I'll take the 2 points. Oh God! Oh God! I'm almost out of claim markers.
You are almost out of claim mark.
Oh wow! That's new.
Oh yeah, because if you've 8 on gardens.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. In that case, I'll go ahead. I'll go and put out another project. Might as well burn them all up. And we'll go ahead and put out a brown. And take the, I think I will take the 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
And I put out 2 projects, 2 water tiles, please.
Just eating up those water tiles.
And that goes here. That's me. Go ahead, Derek.
Woo! Woo! It's like smoke coming out of my ears. All right. Well, I will take 1.
The 1.
Yep,
Yeah.
and move right over to 1. And then I will do the tip over the crates because I need my crates back.
Okay,
to do this
and
action.
that gives you here. Wow. This is the polar opposite of the last game.
Oh, it's totally. And then I will use 1 green resource, and then I will use my green resource I just received to do another ziggurat. Now, my question to Rainer in chat is, if I put 2 ziggurats up there, does that count as 2, or does
Yeah.
that count as 1?
I think so. Yeah. You would pull it from the white row also. Oh, you have no more white. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Get a claim marker.
Thank you.
And put it up there, actually.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
that's true. Now it's 3 for each one of my
All right,
houses.
that's both your actions, right?
That's right.
This is where Derek's going to clean up.
Yeah, that's
Well,
pretty
not
good.
really clean up, but
So I will take a 4, and then I'll move over here. So now my decision is: do I build this or do I build a brown? If I build a brown, I'm going to get 3 points for it immediately because of this. But I'll be getting to here.
that is true.
If I build a white, I get 0 points, but I prevent someone else from getting a 2-size white, which isn't going to actually score this round. So it'll score at the end of the game. I think white. Nobody has moved up that far on white, so I will build the brown. All right, so what I'm going to do.
So placing a project first,
Yes,
right?
placing a project
Okay.
on the gold, the top gold.
The top gold.
Yeah.
That's you.
Claim marker.
Thank you.
Oops, sorry.
It's okay.
When I place a project, I can pay to move up on a track. So I will pay this brown with that tech
Yep.
to move up to here.
Okay.
So that was one action. Second action is I'm going to build that.
So it requires 3 white resources.
Oh, that's the problem. Right. I forgot about the third white. I forgot the reason I was going to. Okay.
Because
All right.
it's cheaper, it's only 2 white resources.
Yes.
Yep. How are you getting your second white?
Yeah. No. I
You can't do both.
I had
can't,
this
right.
one ironed out, and I forgot that if I did that, I wasn't gonna be able to get the white resource to do
Right.
that. All right, I gotta undo that then. So push me down here and
Give up your gold.
okay. Oh yeah. Oh, that was the. Oh right, that was where I was gonna get the white resource, but I need one more because it's mine, and that's frustrating. Oh, if I instead did this, which would match the color, I would give up this instead, which would be sad because then. All right, I can't do it. Sorry. Redo this.
Okay.
Let's do this again. So
There gives you a gold.
I get a gold. Claim
That's
marker.
one action.
I will spend this to move up on this track.
Okay.
That's what I'll do.
Okay.
And then I have 2 white and a brown.
Yes. For this.
Yes.
There you go.
That's how it works. Okay.
Brown building.
Brown building.
And that's it.
That's it. Yep.
Did
And
you,
we
you
now
don't
score
have no
here.
gold, right? So you can't
No.
do that. Okay.
All right. So we'll go left to right. So red has a white. That's worth 2.
2 points.
What? No. 1, 2.
4
It's 4
points.
points.
Oh, even better.
You're welcome. For me, I'm at 1, and this building is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1 is 5. And this one is 2 times 1, 2. And then purple, it has brown buildings. Purple's at 3. And 1, 2, 3 times 3 is 9. And then that was white. There. That went up, but it didn't change anything. Keep forgetting to do that.
Yeah.
And then the white dice come out.
And I get this
And you
gold.
get that gold. We're doing everything out of order. Shame on us.
Shame on us.
2.
Good thing is it doesn't change a lot, but some turns do.
All right, so next scoring will trigger the end of the game, and then we'll play one final round.
It's amazing
and that's
that Derek's the only one who's gone here.
I have omitted it. I really have.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
I've been clearly working on those things up there. But
Yep.
I really need to build to score.
Yeah, and that's going to be interesting to see. Playing at the 3 and the 4 in the very top left-hand corner, you'll notice that this side of the board, right
3,
there.
4, right here.
So it's a 3-4 right there. The other
Right.
side of the board is tighter for solo and 2-player. So
I can see that there'll be less spaces.
All right, so do I want to go to 1 or 2? We are definitely going to 2 next. So that'll go there. He'll come down here to 2. And now, what are we trying to do? I had a plan.
Yes.
I cannot for the life of me remember what the hell the plan was. Oh, that was it. It was lose 2 points to go up on the mastery track. So I'll sacrifice 2, which that'll go up there.
That'll do.
And then for the second one,
There's lots of thinking.
I can't do anything other than that. Or I could skip my second action. Because I can't do the bottom. I can't do the middle. Because I have no claim tokens in here. This is already flipped face up. I don't have 2 green. I have 1, and
Well, you can go up in a track.
I could spend 2 more points, which for the brown, that would be 2 points right there. So basically it's a wash, but it gets me up higher, I guess, for that. I don't have any yellow buildings.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm planning on doing that. And I need to get 1, 2, 3 jumps in the next few turns. My last 3 turns. Could I do that? Maybe. So I will spend the 2 points and go up again. 2. That's me. Done. Derek.
Whew. Man, it's like, all right. So I would really love to build this project over here. So I am going to start with sending my gentleman on his way to go explore another area for my assistant to go assist afterwards. And I think I'm going to go, I think I really want to go here. So that will give me a 2 die. So I'll take that.
And then you're building?
And then I'm going to do my actions to build, and I think, do I want to get the,
So you need 2 brown and a white,
Yep.
which he has. Yeah.
just wondering whether or not, I only want to build a 1 level, but I can't, I want that technology.
And the thing is, when you spend the gold, it's got to be the exact same as the
It
building.
does.
Yep.
It does.
Uh-huh.
It does. All right. So, let's do this first, and we'll take a gold, and then we'll take another claim token if I have any more items,
do.
like swimming in them.
Must be nice.
And then I will pay 1 of the brown resource, 1 gold as wild, so that's 2 brown.
So
and then I'll
that's
flip this
that.
white
Yep.
over,
Yep.
and then that will give me, so this claim token now goes away, and then yellow is going to be able to go up on the white track.
Which gets you a clay marker.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, you have none in your supply.
I have none. But I get that one back. So, and I forgot about that bump. So that's nice.
Yeah,
Bonus
yeah. I
level
don't like the
2.
way that
Yeah.
you're close to the 3rd level.
Yeah.
Next to Shrey's wonderful building, and that is my 5th yellow, 5th white. Sorry, my 5th white and 1 brown. which
Okay,
gives
so
me
let's
that.
see. So let's see. 1, 2, right? Where else?
3.
3, 4, and 5, and then 1
then
brown.
brown.
Checks out. Well done. All right. So.
The man of the ziggurat.
So here you get to draw 2 of those, keep 1, and remember, and 8 points, and then there's that, and then remember both of your you get to keep 1 of these, and both of your end game are 1 less requirement.
All right. And that was 2 actions, right?
that was 2 actions.
You did
Yes,
again,
you
so-
did. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. While you look at that card, I will. Well, I think I want to go there anyway.
Oh, there's so much I'm trying to do.
And you put this one on the bottom.
Yep, I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the 1.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna go to 1. And I literally can't do anything except take tiles. So that's what I'm going to do. I get two of these.
Oh wow! So you're doing that twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Two. So that's why I was checking the rules. I take one and then do I?
Yeah, immediately refresh. So yeah, they're individual actions.
I'll take this.
Yep.
And then see what comes out. Oh, interesting. The 3 points or the resource. How much more time do we have?
To be determined.
Yeah, yeah. That is the resource is very, very tempting.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is tense.
It's tense because we only have how many more turns? Like 3?
Oh, here's a question.
3 at most. I'll tell you that.
3. Okay.
Here's a question.
Nobody's going to Ziggurat. That's why.
Do you have to do gardening in the order? Do you have to do
No,
the top?
you do not. Any order.
So if I was to do this and cover this and get a resource, could I then turn that resource in?
I believe so. Let me double check on the gardening, the timing of that. Any or all of the following options in any order.
All right, so then I will take this as the second one.
Okay, and then refill it. So you're done here, right?
Yep.
Oh wow. The pool's not as big as it could be because we refilled a few of them.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, we went much harder on this.
Master gardener over here.
I've got a couple.
No,
Come on.
yeah. I mean, the last game I was trying to do that, so I know what it's like to be low on the claim tokens because of the gardening. But you got the technology early, so.
Where do I want to go? So that would be a second, and that needs to be a third. I need to go to 3. So I will take the 3. There. First things first, I will build. And I have 2 yellow resources, so I'll pay those. Or do I... Yeah, I think it's gotta be the yellow building. I think that's what I have to, which is terrible for me. Trying to figure out if there's any other way
really help
to
us.
manipulate that. I think I have to.
I would prefer you to build a white building.
I can't. I would love to because I spent the 2 yellow already. I only have a white and a green resource.
I know. You don't have. It would be 1 if you build a 1 level, but not a 2.
Oh well. So it's got to be the yellow. Yeah, I don't have a choice on that, which kind of sucks. So y'all are each going up on that track, and you get your claim markers back.
Thank you.
2 yellow.
A yellow. Yep. And that gives me a gold at least.
It does.
Yeah, you got your gold.
And that's a level 2 building.
You can, use that gold immediately. I don't know if you want to.
I don't know that I do. I would really like to have that.
Because that's going to give you what I have.
Exactly.
I thought you were going to get that early.
I did too, and then I pivoted and I forgot about it.
Yeah.
I don't think the gold. I think the gold is more useful for me as a different resource. So that's one action done here. Not gonna do that. And the second action then is the problem is the lack of garden. It's 3 points if I were to garden. I don't think it's worth it. I think I'll just, oh, golly. I have 1 marker left. I don't think it's worth it to do. So I will just take the 2 points. Done.
Oh, with
me.
no claim markers, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm out of claim markers.
Hey, then it's me.
All right.
I will take the magical ride of the 6 because 4 goes where? 4 is I want to go visit that place that I like to visit.
So
I can go to the Ziggurat.
You can't place by then place again. Keep that in mind.
Boo.
What, in any order? Okay. Good. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yep.
2 different ways I can go.
That's
What do I want to do?
Can I?
I want to go there, and I want to go to the
I
ziggurat.
might want to take this instead.
Go ahead. You're fine.
Let me just.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm
Let me
going to
just
take
do some
this
math
yellow,
on this, but
and then I'm going to go over to the port.
You need to take the 4 instead, not the 6.
Oh, the 4. That's right. The 6 would have been anywhere else.
Yep.
Which is now literally anywhere
Right.
else. And then, of course, I'm going to utilize that resource. And somebody's going up on a white track.
no, I'll just stick with this.
This gentleman right here who's also getting claim tokens back.
All right, but more importantly, hey, 1, 2. Oh, that's unexpected. Now I'm eyeing that 4 slot. I'm not lying. Huh. Did not expect that.
Well, you laid all the
I
seeds.
keep forgetting that you get automatic bumps when other people build your projects.
And you get one more, by the way.
Why? Oh, because the garden. Thank you.
You set yourself up. to
Wait,
get
so Derek doesn't have a house.
that. Oh,
where does it
can I
come
not
from?
build it?
You
Oh,
might not.
shit.
Oh, you.
No, no.
You might.
So-
That's something we hadn't run
yeah,
into.
So
No.
if Derek doesn't have a white house or a non-colored house,
Let me look.
No, then I need to do something different. I probably need to build this brown one instead then.
That sucks for me if so. The rules actually don't call that out. It says if in that color row or if that row is empty, the leftmost house from the bottom color list. I think everything else it does say is limited. I would argue the answer is no. Rainer's in chat, he'll answer. But my gut says, as much as it sucks for me, I think the answer is no.
I have to roll it back then. Okay. Well, let's just roll
Oh,
it back.
that sucks.
Oh, that was
Back
going to be
3.
so good for
Or,
scoring.
yeah.
Okay.
That was 1, 2.
yeah, and the 3 was the yeah.
Plan better. So if you want to give me back those
You have,
claim
to, you have to
tokens.
give up whatever resource you took for this. Did you?
I didn't take
you didn't
one yet.
it. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so real quick, you paid a yellow and a gold. There you go.
Wow.
You cannot build it, Derek. I thought so. Oh, that's brutal.
Plan better.
Hashtag plan
Glory to
better.
Rome. All right. So.
Here they come.
All right, then I think I'll be building this little brown house that's not really very good for me, but
It's
where
not-
now, brown cow?
Okay, Derek must need to
I will take
build a house
this.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will build the brown. So that would take 2 yellow, which I'm going to flip this resource instead of using the gold because that was dumb. There we go.
Brutal. I wanted you to be able to build it.
Yeah.
You go up once, which
did.
is still good.
Yeah,
And then I
yeah.
put this house down from brown, and that gives me a
Yeah.
claim token. By putting it down, I can spend another resource to have 1 gold. Spend the 1 gold and
And
get this.
That one, I assume,
Yeah.
which this is when you place a building.
I get 1.
So not there, for instance. Pay 1 less resource.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Too soon?
For later. That was my first action. And my second action, I think I'm going to do this right here. And I will... Well, that's good now because I was going to build some water over here. So it's better that I build it over here near my house. Both of my houses. Let's do that.
Hey, Shrey, you ought to come build that.
Go here.
No, I don't care about that area. You can see how I completely left that alone.
And I'll put this here.
You can't do that. Water has to be connected to other water
It
arteries.
does, yep.
Fudge, I can't do that, but I can do it here.
Yes, that is legit.
Yeah.
And then you can pay a resource to go up any track.
I don't have any more resources.
So you will not. All right,
In
done.
fact, that's better for you because it's white and you're high on white.
No, I know. I wanted a boat. Oh, I got the boat. I already got
You
that.
did.
All right,
Yep.
okay, I got everything I needed to do.
All right, I'm going to stay here.
Oh, man.
I'm taking 6,
Okay.
staying there.
Oh,
I'm going to build a project,
To is human. That's funny.
building a project, a brown project. Derek, please.
And
Oh,
yes,
sorry.
glory
What
to
color?
Rome for Derek screwing that up.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right,
brown
there you go.
project right here.
a white project?
Brown.
Brown project.
I mean, all I build is brown. Come on.
It's here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And then
so
you get
I get a garden.
yeah.
All right. And because I built that brown project, I
Spend a resource.
I don't wanna
spend
go
a
anywhere.
interesting. Let me think about this for a second. I got to do the math. 1, 2, 3. I really wish I had one more action. Oh no, I'm gonna get stuff. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. So then, yeah, I will spend the blue to move up on the brown track using this tech.
Yep.
Okay, so then the second action is I'm going to build, I'm going to garden.
Okay.
So these three and these three.
And remember, you can put down more water. It's unlimited number of water.
Yeah.
Just reminding you.
All right, so
okay.
Derek, if you wouldn't mind,
Sure, of
put them
course.
like there, there, and there.
Okay. So this is going to
Seems
go
kind
here.
of selfish.
This is going to go here, and this is going to go here.
Yeah.
And then the gardens will cover it.
And then oh yeah, oh the claim target, yeah, claims.
Oh my God! Look at all this great stuff you're getting.
So I will get 2 resources and flip something else. I'll take a brown. I will flip a brown, and then
That is amazing.
and then I get one other resource.
I am going to be last.
I get one other resource. Will be. I don't like any of these choices really. I'll take a blue. Actually, it's going to score. Green's going to score, and that will give me a garden tile, which I don't particularly care about. So I'll take a blue.
All right. I'm up.
That was my turn. Yes.
Oh.
Derek.
Yep. It's not getting better.
Oh, here we go.
Ah,
So everybody's going to have 2 turns left after this, after
Yeah.
I take this action. All right. Action number 1 is
okay.
that, which I'm just going to take a resource.
A white resource. Oh no, there are no white resources. You have a gold. Okay.
White, and...
Oh no, you need another gold.
Come
Oh.
on. Are you kidding me?
Even with
there's that.
even with good planning.
That'll work. Nope, that'll work. That'll work.
That'll be
That'll
your
work.
first action.
Yeah. So
What color?
I do have it. Project.
Any project doesn't matter.
Gonna put a white down. Just so
put a
I can't
white
build
down.
it. I can't build white, you know. You can put some other color there.
Fair point. Yeah, but I want to bump on white.
Okay.
That's the thing.
If you want to bump on white,
well, hold
then
on. Let's see
Trey
if
might
it's-
do it. I can't do it. I have no choice.
Shrey's not going to build there. You know what? I'll go yellow. How's that?
It
I'll
gave
put
you
that
gold.
there. That gives me a gold.
That's the most important part.
It is. There. That's action number 1. Yeah. And then action number 2 is the build. So it's going to require 2 white. That's a white and a gold, which is
but you have
white.
you have a white crate.
Yes, you have a white crate.
Oh, I
Use
do,
that.
don't I?
Yeah.
So never mind. Give me that gold back.
Oh yeah, take it.
And then I need to pay a white for that.
Yep.
That'll be the gold. And then we're going to build. I get no bonus. That goes away.
Hey, look,
white
this
building?
is
Yeah, I know, right?
Supply.
Here you go. Oh wait.
Thanks. And now, do I care? No, it's got to be a 3. It's 3 or nothing, right?
I kind of like the 3D aspect that some of them are higher than.
Yeah, nobody. I don't think you're going to get anybody to build a 3 for you.
I don't think that's going to happen.
So
I think
you
that's
have to
highly
come here
unlikely.
and do
Well,
it yourself.
especially because you're going to end the game the next turn.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's worth spending the non-existent point over there. So I'm done. That's me. Derek, penultimate action. for you.
Wunderbar. Let's go here. Let's take this guy, go up to here. And then I am going to use this blue resource.
Oh, that's right. I couldn't put a white down. I
I'm
would
gonna
have had
use
to
this
have expanded that.
blue
Good call.
resource with 1 less resource, so I'll utilize this thing right here.
Yep.
And then I'll put down another house, and I can
yeah.
take the house from anywhere, or can I not build here also? Because that
Oh.
would totally screw up
Okay,
my next turn.
that's a different
that
question,
I chose.
right?
Why?
Can he build?
I don't think you can.
What? What do you mean I can't?
I don't think you
How would
can.
this be a viable strategy?
Well, because you've
I know.
put
I know.
stuff everywhere.
I know. I've been building like crazy.
I don't
because
think
it's
you
the-
can.
I'm the builder of Ur.
It just says from the bottom.
I would
columnless
argue the
row.
answer is no.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's how it
my
reads.
plan is not good. Oh, so I can't do any action here.
Well, you can do this one twice.
Well, yay.
Which you did.
And then I can go to Zergrat with my forest to hang out there with my forest tiles.
You could choose.
Are you sure, Rainer? It's like so many points I've been taken away from me in this game. All right, I would just take my lumps and. Can I have my blue resource back, please?
Yeah, you get 2 of these and 2 of these and 2 of these.
Can I have the blue resource back? Thanks. I'll take the 3 points because, yeah, it's 3 points.
And one more? Oh, you get to look at this also.
I'll take that because hopefully I can get up to that next level because that was
Well,
going
you're
to
getting
also...
one more turn. Are you sure you want to come here? Because you took a 6. So you could go somewhere else and build and garden, right?
It was going to score me even... Oh, God. It's like so many points off the board in 2 turns. Plan better.
You are red. I mean, you... If you
I took a 6. I could really go
you could build
anywhere.
water there and there if you wanted to.
Go anywhere.
Just need a copy paste from Rainer. You cannot build it.
Sorry, everyone. I have to recalculate for a moment.
This is 3 points. This
Oh.
I guess
3 points.
building a lot of waterways would be helpful. I can't. I need to get up to that next level, but I'll do that by placing a tile. So I can place a tile anywhere, pretty much.
will be 2 points.
Um,
And
what would be better? I can make this one colossal.
And
That one. Oh no, I'll go over
that
here.
would be 3 points also.
I'll go over here. Is that a 4 time? That's 4 players, so I can't go in that space. But, well, it depends on what Stray does. So Stray can screw me, but that's fine. And I'll go over to here.
No, I mean what I'm doing is pretty obvious.
Here, this became a 6 actually
Yes.
because you took a 6, but it's a cow's opinion. It's moved.
6, yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Penultimate action for you,
Yes.
Shrey.
So I will build can I get a brown project right here? And when I build a project, I will. Oh, thank you. When I build a project, I will throw away a resource to move up 1 space, which gets me a
Resource of your
which
choice.
I don't. Nothing really.
Well, of your choice that isn't
yeah,
brown.
Yeah. So nothing's real. I'll take a white because oh no, there's a yellow there. I mean, I'll take a yellow. Maybe I'll build that.
I'm paying for not being in.
No, you need the white. You don't need
Oh,
the
right,
yellow.
right,
You
need the
need
white.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And what die are you taking? Or you took one already? No, you didn't.
Oh, I'll take the 6 because I don't. Oh, yeah.
Or the 3.
Huh. Interesting. There might be more. No, yeah. I'm going to take the. I'm taking the 6 and going to 2.
Okay.
All right, and then my first action was to build a project. Second action
Yep.
is to build that. So it's going to cost me
Bummer.
4 brown resources. So I have
2. Yeah. Oh, hold on. 2 for the local, and then because it's
Yeah,
2 brown of
so-
yours. Yeah.
2 and then 3 and then 4. Okay, and then houses on there.
Oh, 3 and then
Yeah,
4.
yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yep.
House on there, Derek, or
2.
can I get?
Oh, sorry. I'm just
buildings.
kind of zoning out for a moment, trying to figure out some better plan that is not going to be
That
incorrect.
plan went down the in the hole.
It certainly did. Right down, like as if your phone falls out of your pocket into the urinal. Your house? Thank you.
Oh, that's actually a really good point. Let me find it. Just here you go. If this ship tile were in play,
What ship tile?
this one, if that one were in play, you could spend a blue resource. Oh wait, no, that's
Instead of a gold.
hold on, no, that's the wrong
I know
one.
that one.
Hold on,
We had
no.
that one before. Wait, is there one that I can use a different color building?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the. Hold on, it's this one.
is that salt? Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that would be a beautiful thing for me to already
So there you go.
have.
Sorry.
Rainer, I don't Yeah, you're right. My free resource, I'll make the yellow instead of the white.
Oh yeah, since you're going here,
Yeah,
that makes
yeah.
sense. Yeah.
Give me the flexibility. Although I don't think I'm gonna build that. I doubt it.
All right, you're done.
I'm done.
Okay. Well, that triggers the end of the game. So I will finish my turn. We'll play one extra round, and that's that. So I'm going there. So I'm definitely spending 2 points. Yellow goes back to go there. That is a no-brainer. Then the question is, do I put a ziggurat down or put a house down, which would give me an extra claim marker? Or do I go up on the yellow track?
Shoot.
Is the question.
Wait, can I undo that? Can I actually go here?
What die did you take?
Sure,
Is it available?
asterisk. Yeah, you're fine. And that would become a 2.
Oh, sure. Yes. Actually, it was a 6. I took a 6
Okay.
because there were no 2s here.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. It's.
Anything else you want to change?
No, that's it.
You sure?
That's it. I was
You're
trying
positive.
to
So you still want the yellow?
I'll take the white.
Oh! Anything else?
No, that's it. That's it.
That coin's coming out today.
All right. So for the ziggurat, that would be worth 2 points. I do have a brown. That would be worth 3 points. Yeah, actually I will. I will do this, and I will place a yellow. Oh, and it gives me the gold. That... Oh, actually. Better yet, I'll go on the yellow bump. That'll go there.
Get a.
Because I do have that yellow building right there.
You get this.
Not much
For-
yellow.
Oh, for that,
Yeah.
finally. Yeah. All right,
We
cool.
were all yellow last game.
That's me.
That is you.
Last round.
Did we score?
Yeah, we scored this.
Oh, check that. We score that. All right. Hey, I'm on the board.
I want two scores.
Well, you're going to get it technically. But all right. So we're scoring that. We'll go left to right. So sets of buildings, sets of ships. I obviously don't have buildings, but I do, or ships, but I do have buildings. White, yellow, brown. 3 points for yellow. Then here, 1 for every one of your markers. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 points for every house. 9. And anybody have any? Nobody had
Nope.
yellow or green because they're all here.
I'd like to be over there again, but this is the last turn.
Yep, this is it. So where you move doesn't matter.
All right, so I need to do a few things. So
Take a die first.
I will take a die first. I will take a 6 because it doesn't really matter where he goes.
And do you want to go hang out over here as your
I would take the 5 because that would just make me happy that I would.
That in theory, I would be
yeah.
able to go, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you're not
yeah.
gonna.
I could have done it. I could have done it. I could have done it. I didn't do it. Okay. All right. Now back to a regular schedule. I'm going to do this action first.
The gardening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have to do it next to water.
Or by
Yeah.
gardens.
So do not put it. Do this and this, because if you put it here, you're helping me.
Yep.
So
Oh yeah.
put
this
it.
would have been helping me twice. I see. Okay. Yeah, I want to go here and get the resource.
Technically, it's
You-
got to go next to the garden first.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you don't get what you're covering with water.
I don't get what I'm covering with water. Okay, that's fine because I have this tile that does the same thing, and then I'll get 3 points, and I will get to spend a resource
To move up.
to move up, and I will spend this brown. Spend this brown resource, and then it'll move me here, which is what I really, really, really needed to do more than anything.
And 2 claim markers.
And 2 claim markers.
So yeah. So what's interesting is this is the on this side of the board. I don't know about the other side, but there is a printed garden in the middle of
Yep.
this.
And then my second action.
Leftover stuff is not points.
No, I know. That's why I think I'm going to drop a building. I'm going to put a building down.
Building.
Or a project.
A project down, and the project will be. I don't know if it matters.
I don't.
Does it matter?
Do you
track wise? No, because it's any color.
Do you have any yellow?
No, it's the
you
color
don't.
of project you put down.
color project I put down. And white doesn't really move me much more. But you
Yeah.
know what?
If you go, no,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter
No.
unless you're using the
I'll
gold.
do gold, but I don't have any gold buildings to score.
No, so it's not.
So I'll just drop a brown because. And I can't put a brown next to a brown. Oh, I can't put a brown down anywhere.
Right here.
Is that part of the... Yeah, it is part of the same.
Yep.
I could put a brown here.
Guarantee you're giving me points.
Huh?
You're giving me points if you do that.
Shite. Oh, so then let me just... Gold isn't worth anything at the end.
Nope.
If you put a project down, you're giving me points.
That's true, because you'll be able to do something here. But I could take... I could do this. I'm going to do this action here.
Again?
Yes, I'll do that again, and then I will utilize this gold to get me one garden, and then I'll take that one garden and place it here for 3 points.
That works. Yeah,
three.
it works.
3 points.
Okay, you're done.
I am finished.
All right. I'm
First player
going
is
to. Can I get a brown project?
Brown project.
Oh, I take a die. One's my region, isn't it?
Seems.
Right there.
Oh,
That's one up your choice.
It's 1 up, 3 points immediately, and then I'll pay a die to move up again.
Ouch. That hurt.
That was what I was needed to do.
It's the win.
And then the second action is irrelevant. I can't place another project because I don't have any clay markers. They're all in the supply.
yeah, I'm just building. this
And I can't guard. There's no point in gardening. There's no point in building because I don't have the resources. So I will just I will do this as a second
four.
action and take a die. Let's make it brown.
44 points
Done.
for all those. Well done. All right, so that's me. Let's bring it home. I would like to,
Yep.
in theory. All right, so I need to place a project and I need to build. And I don't know if I can do all of this because that gold is unavailable to me. That is unavailable to me. But in a perfect world, I place it here, but I need 3 brown. I have 1, 2.
Yep.
Oh, that's gross. And I have no buildings over there, so putting down a garden doesn't help me. I have 1 project I could do, but the project doesn't help me. That's crazy. I think it's a completely wasted action because I'm short 1 resource.
Right. Yeah. You can't get if you get the gold from this, then you.
I can put a project down, but then I
then
can't build.
You can't do anything with it. Yeah.
I don't see a way of making anything, so I guess I forfeit my turn. Ouch.
Well, you might as
That
well
hurt.
take the gold.
Sure,
I don't know
yeah.
if it's a tiebreaker.
There we go. And that wouldn't help me.
No, that's 3 points, so you don't want to give that up.
Yep, that's it. All right, so
Whew, lot of
final thing. We
Well,
score
actually,
what?
if you got a garden tile, you could put it here and get 3 points. Well, it's 3 points. 3 points. Never mind.
Yeah, and when he flips it over, he's getting 3 points
Yeah.
at the end of the game.
If you put it,
Well, I had that.
if you put a garden tile here, you're helping me. So that's
That gives you 4 points, gives me 3. Yeah, no,
Yeah, no,
we're
okay.
good.
Yeah.
All right,
So now we do on-game scoring.
in-game scoring. So that we're going to score every district.
District
Okay.
1.
So you're at 4 on purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oof.
Pretty sure that's 44 points.
That's very easy math.
77.
Yep.
Shrey.
Yeah, but that's pretty much him shooting his shot.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, and then
And then you,
I'm here. 1, 2,
3
3.
times white.
3,
is
that's 9 for red. 59. And District 1 is done, right?
District 1
Yeah.
is done.
All right, District 2 now, let's see. I have brown, which is 2, and I have yellow, which is 1. 2 points, 2 points. So 4, 6 for me.
Okay.
And then red
2,
is
3.
9 and 1.
Yep.
So
10.
10
Yeah,
to
I
69.
think Derek's got this.
Then District 3 is my big one. So purple is 4 times 1, 2, 3.
It's 12.
12 points. 89. Yeah, I know. All right, then Derek, 1, 2, 6.
69 and 6.
75.
And my white is 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 27.
Ooh.
50.
64.
64, yeah.
That's done. So then District 4, I elect to score 0. Purple, 1.
1 and 1. That's
1.
it. Just 1.
Just 1.
1.
And red is 3, 4,
5.
5. And then 5 is, we've established, that's going to be 3 for me. And then Derek, so 3 for there. And then Derek is 1, 2, 3.
3 for this, 3.
Okay.
And then 3 points per is 9 more.
2.
And then you get the 3 for that.
The what?
For the tile that you didn't
Well,
use.
there's more.
Oh.
So 3 for this, because I didn't use that. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Then-
right. Forgot about these. Right.
3 and 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 10 points there for 80. And Derek,
20.
Yeah.
throw them up on the board.
Oh, sorry.
There we go.
There you go.
So 2 and 2, although technically you need 1 less. So 1 and 2, that's that. You already scored that.
No, I know. I was just showing
Oh,
that the
yeah.
discount.
Oh, okay. And then a discount somewhere,
Yeah. So the
So,
discount is on
the far
that
one. So, yep. So 20 more for red.
luckily for me, these guys
112.
actually match up. They,
And-
as
Yep.
you can see.
And this is 2, 2, and 2. So 2, 2, and 2.
Oh, I didn't even see that on the right-hand side. Oh, in the port. Yeah. 10 more. So there you go. Derek, 112. Shrey, 100. Amazing teacher at 80. There we go.
You scored more than last time.
I did.
I did too.
I don't know if that's saying a lot. Oh, I was just a couple. So you were lamenting your lack of scoring.
Yeah. Yes.
And,
I was lamenting the bad move. It wasn't the lack of scoring. It was more that
I gave
was.
up so many points.
No. I was
Wins by
planning.
12.
I was planning to do something, and I knew that was going to score even more points. So it's really about that. I didn't
So-
realize I was going to win.
Well done.
Thank you.
Good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was fun.
I-
That was good. That was really good. And there you go. So that is Tabannusi. Y'all
Tabannusi.
certainly appreciate everything from Board and Dice. Rainer, thanks for hanging out. Thanks to all y'all for hanging out with us today. Thanks to these two for
Yeah.
taking the time to both
to-
learn this the other day as well as come back and play this today. Certainly appreciate it, y'all.
Yeah.
And Rainer, I'm sure you'll mention when this is coming out, when this will be released.
Yeah. We need to get this on some tables.
I think it's pre-order from the BGG store.
Oh, yeah.
And
Until through the spring, I think.
Right.
I think so, but Rainer will say it in chat. We'll leave that up for a minute. Yeah, I think so. For next week, we got Race for the Galaxy. We're gonna do a little Imperial Struggle behind the scenes. That's not ready to stream yet. That's pretty much all I can think of, other than Go Cowboys. They're playing the Patriots
There might be
right
something
now
this week.
as we go. Yeah. Yeah. Rainer is
Rainer.
furiously typing as we speak, so we'll just keep watching chat down below. He'll mention when this is, where, and when. So, BGG store, I think through the spring is how you're going to be able to get this. So, there you go.
in the US only. I don't know if they do. I don't know how the
And
BGG store handles
you know what?
international
Hold on.
stuff.
I imagine it's going to be the same as...
Make sure you use your thumbs, because
Give me
without having a thumb,
until March. I assume this is going to be the same. And if so, regular retail, and then rest of the world is regular retail, November, December. That was for the other one. I can't think of the name.
Zapotec.
Zapotec. And I assume...
Zapotec's are on the same side.
There you go. So, there you go.
American beaches.
Hopefully before the end of the year, he says.
Ooh,
So keep
even
that in
better.
mind for this. All right. There you go. Thanks, y'all. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Be kind to one another. Like, subscribe, consider supporting the show over on patreon.com/HCHQ. Certainly. Oh, there you go. Zapotec's the one that is BGG only in North America. So there we go. All right. Thanks. Y'all have a good day. I'm Edward.
I'm Derek.
Trey.
All right. Go watch Cowboys win, hopefully. Take care, y'all. Thanks.
Ooh.
I really thought I was going to do better than that. That was fun, though.
Yeah, it was good.
Good game, guys.
You did better than you did before.
Yeah, before.
I got
not-
lucky. This 10 points was like a given.
Oh, so, okay, so you win 102 to 100, but it would have been more tense, but yeah.